recording. We are recording.
And
All right.
18.
I'll do the intro. Yes, 18. Welcome back, everybody, to Caveman Entertainment Sports Talk, episode 18. Jeremy Macklin, Justin Jefferson,
Jerry Macklin.
Peyton Manning.
Oh, no, dude.
Hey, man.
Can any of you think of any other Eagle that was any other Philly player that was number 18? Because I genuinely can't.
Dorial Green Beckham?
I hate you. I think so.
I want to say Dorial Green Beckham.
I hate that. Yes. No. I'm
Super
pretty
obscure.
Yeah, very much. Very much.
But yeah. Fact of the week is one I'm sure a lot of people have heard already, especially if you're in the New Jersey, New York, whatever metro area. Giants, first and only team to be mathematically eliminated from playoffs.
Let's go. All that hype is all been fucking
Thank God we
used.
fired Shane Bowen. Thank God we fired him.
Bryce, you should.
Oh, yeah,
I would
Bowen.
Man.
yeah, but you still have your GM, right?
That ain't
Yeah.
fake. That
You
ain't
still have Joe Shorn. And you're happy about that?
Giants have 100
Joe Shane?
losses since 2017. Bro.
Stop.
That shit ain't
Yeah,
fixed.
that's less than the Jets.
It's right around the same.
That's
Oh,
right
right
around.
on
It's like
the
one or
smoke
two more.
that
It's one or
Yeah,
two,
it's
like
right
one or two
around. It's
different, yeah.
within what? Yeah, it's within one or they're within one or two of each other, which is sad for New York sports.
Hey,
But
That is sad.
Hey,
Giants
we
have been
we
weak for almost 10 years now. I don't
Long
think
time.
firing a DC is
We have-
going to change anything.
The turnaround. They
We
got Mike
have-
Kafka. The turnaround.
don't we? The Giants have the same amount of divisional wins though as Dak though, since
I mean,
Dak.
yeah, maybe, but don't got 100 losses though.
It doesn't matter if you're. It doesn't matter how many losses you have if you're not winning it.
I would
Entirely.
I would rather not be dog doodle in the regular season.
I'd rather-
if the bar is
Isn't that just wait?
if the bar is neither of us are making the Super Bowl, but I have to watch good regular season football or boring regular season football, I'd rather watch.
Oh,
regular
well,
season
Okay,
football.
okay,
Doesn't it
okay,
just
but what
mean
if,
the
what if you know?
Giants
What if you
should
know
have
the
been
fact
winning
that next year you have to
higher
first overall
draft
pick?
picks?
To be cheats again because you have 100 losses in the last.
But every year is a new year.
8 years.
It's like week to week.
Every
Every
year
year
is a
is a year.
new
But
year.
okay, but we're talking about the Giants and the Jets here. A new year of still being dog water.
Hey.
It's not changing. You
Oh, I
gotta
don't
hit
care.
on some more draft. I mean, y'all are
care.
pretty set up. I don't think
Eli
you're
Manning.
super
Eli
far
Manning
away, but
made it past the semifinals, or made it to semifinals in the Hall of Fame voting. That's the highlight of the Giants this week. That's all I care.
Let's go.
Uh.
All right, so I'm gonna move on with the news after
Yo.
that.
With that,
Yeah,
We got baseball. Baseball news.
woo!
Rangers trade second baseman Marcus Semien to the Mets for Brandon Nimmo.
Nimmo,
I don't know
yeah.
why I
They
said
said-
Nimmo. Nimmo.
That's an interesting trade.
Outfielder.
That is
That was
straight up
true.
too is interesting.
So I
Wasn't
was.
he drafted by the Mets?
You don't know, Tim's a Mets fan. I was sitting next to him when it happened, and he's like, "Oh, we got Simmy for who?" I go, "Brandon Nimmo." He goes, "No!" Like, he was pissed as soon as he heard Nimmo.
Yeah,
I'm actually kind of glad because I hate Brandon Nimmo because he is a Philly killer. He would
Yeah.
always be annoying us, so I'm kind of glad he's out of
He's out of there.
Yep.
I wonder if they overpay Bellinger.
Who the Mets?
Possible.
I think that's what I think is coming. It's either that or Bader, but I think they already did their shit with Bader, so I don't think they want him. So I think it just smells like Bellinger. And you already
I don't
know.
even. I'm just. Sorry.
No, go ahead. You're good, Stone.
I was saying, I'm get this one out of the way because Scott wrote this one down. And I don't know who these people are at all. Keon Anthony and the Boozer twins
Oh,
signed on
okay.
with Jordan Brand.
Pretty sure
the NIL.
Kyle Anthony's Melo's
Hello,
son,
son.
and the
the
Boozer
Boozer
twins are Carlos
Boozers.
Boozers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right.
Are they all on Syracuse?
I have not been. I don't know. I have not been plugged into.
I don't think the Boozer
College.
twins.
I know
Oh,
Keon
yeah.
Anthony is on Syracuse.
Kion is.
Kion.
Oh,
Is that how you
nice.
say it? It's Kion? I
Mhm.
like that name a lot. I don't know where the Boozer twins go, though. Go ahead, Bryce.
So
I
I
think
think you're
Duke.
not in on football. I mean basketball. Rutgers
I
is
think they're going to
looking.
Duke. Yeah.
Rutgers is looking bad.
The Boozer twins are looking to be really good,
They
too.
lost to Central Connecticut by like 15,
Embarrassing.
and then they lost by like 25 to Tennessee. And they play tonight.
Go
They
Tennessee.
play Nor did Dame.
They're gonna lose. All right, sorry. Stick with baseball, I guess, while we're on it. Sonny Gray. This happened today, didn't it?
Yeah.
Traded for the Red Sox for left-hand pitcher Brandon Clark and former Yankees prospect Richard Fitz.
Dig Fitz.
So immature, stupid.
That's what he goes by. That's what he goes by, though. He goes by Dick Fitz, for real.
Well, he can go by something else. Why would you whatever? A bit.
Yeah, basically.
Otani announces he will play for Team Japan in the baseball classic. Expected, makes sense.
They won last time, didn't they?
Yep.
Damn, there's those players, man. Phillies
Otani
and
destroyed
Blue
them.
Jays
Well, no,
have
Otani didn't even
checked
pitch, did he?
Shut up, Bryce. Phillies and Blue Jays have checked on Ketel Marte. What, Bryce?
Did he? I think he did. That was what? That was 3 years
No,
ago?
wasn't that when he was rehabbing?
No, it was before that, wasn't it?
I think it was 3 years ago, so he might have been pitching, but I'm not 100%.
He was healthy for a whole year and they didn't pitch him.
Well,
I know
I
he
don't know. I don't.
2 years, but
I don't
I'm
remember because I know he was healthy for
thought
one
he
entire
pitched in
year.
that last
That's all we got
WBC.
for baseball. Looks like that's all we got for baseball. Okay. California. Cal fires Justin Wilcox. We don't have the man to go into depth on that, so that just is as it is. Florida State announces Mike Norville will be back for 2026. Scott added a little laughing, crying emoji here. So he thinks that's fun.
He thinks that's fun. So real quick,
John, fill in for Scott 10 minutes and just chalk trash.
real quick,
because that's what
Nah,
he's
we
gonna
need
do.
a Scott.
real quick. Did you do the Sonny Gray? I just wasn't listening if you did.
I did.
Okay,
Yes,
I
was
wasn't.
asked.
That's my bad. You're good then.
No worries at all. All right. So on college football, I know nothing. Let's see. Colorado quarterback Juju Lewis to sit out finale versus Kansas State to preserve redshirt status. A little cheeky. Well, fun. I don't think he should be able to do that. Oh wow, that's it for that. Okay. Raiders, NFL. Raiders fire Chip Kelly.
Yeah, highest paid.
That didn't take long.
Paid him 6
That didn't take long.
from Ohio State just to fire him.
And there's legitimately Eagles fans that want him back. I'm not even gonna lie.
Really?
I
Really?
mean,
don't know why.
take social media for whatever
Yeah.
all you will.
Yeah.
But I have seen people like, oh, Chip Kelly.
I think his career is ruined, but I wouldn't be surprised. It wouldn't
He's gonna go back to
like,
college.
surprise me if you guys
I said he may go back to college.
if you guys hired Brian Dable as your offensive coordinator.
Yeah,
I don't mind him as an offensive coordinator. My only issue with Dayball is how he acts on the sideline.
Yeah.
And we already have Nick Sirianni. We can't have two of them.
Yeah. Right.
can't.
I know.
You can't say that his play calling was bad because he wasn't a play caller.
No, well, he was an offensive coordinator before he was the head coach. Anyway, he was with the
He
Bills,
was,
stuff
yeah.
like that. Like his offensive coordinator is a good.
He was
resume.
good at play calling. He was good
That's
at
what
play
I'm saying.
calling.
He has a
gave
good
the
resume.
and then he gave it over to Mike Kafka, who year after year has been getting head coaching interviews, but hasn't proven anything.
I don't know. Mike Kafka just took
He
over
proved
your
it.
damn head coach job, and the team's been looking pretty good under him.
James Winston.
That's Jameis Winston.
Effect. The Jameis Winston effect is real. You're gonna lose that game,
And
your offense is gonna be.
he was
Patrick
Patrick Mahomes' quarterback coach too, so
Mhm.
that's why Giants took him.
took him. All right. Let's Joe Burrow. He returns when this is released. Thanksgiving. He returns on Thursday. Today, not today. When you watch this, it'll be today.
Dude, that's crazy that they're still in it.
But they're still what?
They're still in. Like the
Got a competent backup.
Steelers have just been fumbling the bag. They let the Ravens back in.
Steelers with Aaron Rodgers. I mean, what do you? I didn't expect. They were
Old
doing
man
better than I thought
Rodgers.
they would this year.
Yeah,
I thought
but
the Steelers
as
were going to be.
soon as Joe Burrow gets injured and as soon as Lamar got injured, I was like, that's a wrap.
They
for
should
both
have
those
ran
teams.
away with it. That's fair.
Yep.
All right, Saints sign Cade York, kicker, to the practice squad. Did their kicker get hurt? Or they miss kicks some? I don't know.
Not sure.
Oh, I missed the college football. Oklahoma State announces hire of North Texas coach Eric Morris to replace Mike Gundy. North Texas agreed to let Norris coach in the AAC championship, okay, and any possible playoff games. So he'll finish out his season. Okay. Interesting. Chargers. Can we say that again? Chargers designate 2025 first round pick Omarion Hampton, running back, to return from the IR. He's been on that for like what? 8 weeks.
6 weeks. 8 weeks.
Six?
Yeah.
I was gonna say 6 at first, actually.
At least 6.
Somewhere in there. Monday night fireworks. We got NFL suspends Panthers safety Trayvon Mooring 1 game for low blow hit on Jawan Jennings. And that wasn't even like I'm gonna like sneakily just do whatever. He cocked back and they gave him a full punch to the gonad. The most bizarre thing I've seen. Jawan Jennings better not get anything. But you have a right to defend yourself after getting punched in the nuts. So, the Bills sign Brandon Cooks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I did see that.
I didn't even know he wasn't on the team.
Yeah, because the Saints cut him.
Yep.
And you know, receiver help they can get.
Yeah, they really do. They've been Keon Coleman's been like a healthy scratch.
Yeah.
A lot of people think
He was a
healthy.
healthy. That's why he would. I swear, he's on my bench, and I was like, this man.
Yeah, but you can drop him.
I was like, how is he not playing? And then I was like, what? He's not injured.
Yeah.
I saw a report that said he'd be surprised if he doesn't play another down as a Bill.
Dude, it seems that way. Yeah. No, I get it.
Is Eagles all-time great first-round wide receiver still playing in the league?
No, I don't think he's
Jalen
there.
Rager?
Yeah, I don't think he's around. I think he's on the practice squad.
Don't know.
What was worse? What was the worst pick?
He's on the
Jalen
Chargers.
Or Kadarius Toney?
Rager, at least Tony won a Super Bowl. Couple, actually.
Doing what?
Tony was
Rager
the first round.
Doing what?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Tony
he's
was-
not on the Chargers. My bad. He's a free agent.
Tony was a first round pick, yeah.
Kadarius Toney, he was a 13th overall pick.
I don't remember that.
We picked him the same year Jalen Rager was picked.
Yeah.
Because you guys picked Jalen Rager. We wanted it was not Jalen Rager. The same year Devontae Smith was picked. We wanted
Yes.
Smith. So we said, we'll just get Tony.
Yeah.
Cowboys said no. We don't want the. We rather have the Eagles getting Smith than the Giants. That's literally what they said.
Yeah.
Which is dumb because why would you want that?
I mean,
at the time,
they didn't have a
sense.
bunch at the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting. Jason Garrett will replace Chris Collinsworth for Bengals Ravens Thanksgiving game.
I did see that, yeah.
Can you give him
The
the Cowboys? I would rather him have the Cowboys game. In all honesty.
Why are they replacing him?
Maybe Collinsworth wants to be home with his family.
Yeah.
Do that or like,
I don't know.
Is he calling another game? Maybe. I don't know.
I
This is
don't
what
think
3
so.
games.
I don't think
He would only be
so.
calling. He would only be
Maybe.
calling.
I would have thought he would have just stayed in his time slot.
Maybe
That's also
maybe
a
he
good
didn't want.
point.
Maybe he didn't want to call 2 games that week, and he just wanted to keep his Sunday night game.
Yeah, for Thanksgiving night broadcast on NBC. Oh, he's taking the holiday for his with his family.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm cool. I'm cool if more commentators get to commentate. I don't need to see Chris Collinsworth every second.
Well, also like
I
just
wanna-
let the man be with his family. Like that's okay.
I
Like,
want to hear more Greg Olson.
yeah.
I like Greg Olson. Yeah,
Like Olsen.
I wish he was. I wish he was a number 1 still, or at least like a top. Like he's not even like he gets
Tom
crap
Brady.
games.
Kicked him out.
And Brady's not bad, but I still like Olsen. I think Olsen explains the game better than Brady.
I actually agree with that. I think Brady gets a little like I don't know. Is defensive the right word? He protects certain things. I feel probably because of how he played or whatever. Where he's like, "Oh, this is all that guy's fault." Not his."
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. I know you're Tom Brady, but watch this play. All right, final NFL news. Andrew Makuba to undergo ankle surgery to repair fractured ankle. It will be determined during surgery if he can return this season. If you don't know, here's the Eagles'
Third round pick.
third,
I thought you were saying position.
Yeah.
Third round pick, I think.
safety, strong safety, third round pick.
Yep.
Even if you don't get the pick right, he was a rookie. He was a promising rookie.
Took the moves.
Makuba's been very annoying this year because, like, at times you'll be like, "Oh, he looks good for a rookie." Then times he's like, "That's a rookie."
It's a true rookie. Yeah.
Experience. You're not wrong.
Most rookie secondary players, that's how it goes.
Yeah. NBA. Chauncey Billups pleads not guilty in poker scheme that defrauded victims over $7 million since last 2019. I don't think he's gonna beat that, but you do you, man. You probably have good lawyers.
You gotta plead not guilty. I know.
When you got money like that, you gotta plead not guilty.
That's true. Pistons tie 1990 and 2004 record with 13 wins in a row. Good for the Pistons. Any Detroit fans out not listening?
2 years ago, they had
right.
13. Didn't they? 2 years ago, they had as many wins as they have right now, don't they?
Yeah, something like that.
Totally.
Yeah, they were
bad
a couple of years ago. Yeah. Okay. So next one we got is trying to look at that. Okay. Tyler Hero made his season debut on Monday. Yesterday, time of recording, on the 24th.
Yep.
He played 29 minutes. He got 24 points and was 66% from the field. 0 for 2 on 3 points. But
honestly, forgot he got injured last year.
Not bad. Huh? What?
I honestly forgot he got injured last season.
Yeah, no, I kind of forgot about that too. This one was interesting. I have the ESPN thing open here, but I don't know much about it. I'm seeing it for the first time while reviewing the news and everything. Minority owners claim Ishbia managing the Suns in new lawsuit. So that's crazy.
Can we use the Suns as a personal piggy bank? I didn't get a chance to read into it, but
no, that makes sense. To exert pressure on and dilute. Sued the team in August, alleging that Ishiba refused access to internal records and that he held a capital call on June 2nd, 2025 to exert pressure on and dilute, quote, unquote, the ownership shares held by the Suns minority owners. So he's trying to, pressure them to have less shares. The other owners. This is actually pretty big. Oh, he even countersued. Ishiba countersued the two men last month and called their lawsuit a shakedown. This just makes me feel like Ishiba's more guilty. Oh my god. He does operate. He's
a newer player, isn't he?
Yes, I believe
he just bought them a few years ago, I thought.
Well, this was kind of crazy.
He did. Didn't he just buy them before he got KD and stuff? Like the year before they had KD and stuff?
Yeah.
So I presume a year or two before that, yeah.
Ishiba does not own the Suns to make. This is a quote. Does not own the Suns to make money for the company. He does operate it as a personal fiefdom. I don't know if I'm saying that right. For his own personal gain and for the benefit of his other businesses, including his mortgage company, United Wholesale Mortgage, the latest filing state. They should be suing Josh Harris for this because I've been saying Josh Harris in the Sixers.
Can't a certain amount of owners, like they do in the NFL, come together and be like, kick him out?
Probably, but it'd have to be pretty bad.
But owners aren't going to do that. Owners aren't going to do that because
in this lawsuit, not even May. He probably will get forced out.
Owners generally don't do that.
Seems like you actively don't care about winning.
It does open the door. It has to be bad.
Yeah, it has to be bad. For the owners themselves to do it, it has to be.
It has to be Washington, Dan, whatever, bad.
Yeah, you gotta have stuff documented. Yeah,
Don Sterling level.
Yeah.
But all right, because I don't have much more information on that. Moving on, DeAndre Ayton, he left with a knee contusion, so he'll probably be out for a little bit with that.
On the Lakers.
Yes.
Is he on the Lakers?
Yeah, he's been doing really
yes,
good this
yes,
year.
yes. I always think of Sun still with
Yeah.
John
Yeah.
Dagan. I just always.
Which is funny because I think his most recent team was the Blazers, wasn't it?
Yes, I think it was
Oh,
actually.
I think
Yeah.
so.
I was gonna say, I think he was
I
on the
think
Blazers
so.
most recently.
Denver Nuggets. Aaron Gordon, hamstring injury. He's out at least 4 to 6 weeks. So,
Interesting.
damn.
He
Sucks
was
for him.
playing well this year.
Yes, he was. And now here, the funniest news I think this week is Clippers Chris Paul to retire
Retired.
after the season.
Yeah.
He announced this before the season.
I thought we knew
No one
that
cared.
already.
Yeah, no
he
one cared.
in the Kobe tour. Yeah,
And now
he's
he's
not getting the tour at all.
Now he's getting in the game in like the last minute to do
Bruh,
his little
they-
farewell.
That
Podcast
blurb,
scores.
that statement they said, and underneath it was like 11-time All-Star. I'm like, yeah, but what has he done the last 4 years? He should have retired 4 years ago.
What I will always
Maybe not 4, 3
respect
years ago.
and love about Chris Paul is how he was just such a rule merchant. Like he
Smart.
literally cited an exact article
Smart.
to arrest
Yeah.
him before to
Yeah.
get the call. Like
Yeah.
that's just, and then him
And it's crazy.
Lundy
You gotta
getting
call it.
disqualified from the All-Star challenge because they just weren't even attempting to make it because it'll be faster. We just throw the ball away. Like that's legend. Like that's just funny. Very, very
Very
brain
cerebral.
player.
Yeah.
High basketball IQ. But that's the news. That settles all of that. I guess one thing that a quick hitter / kind of news. I guess it's news. Yeah. Rutgers plans new 11,500 seat multi-purpose arena. Construction is to be 2027. So
That's for reference.
For
that's
football?
about 3,000. That's about 3,000 more feet for basketball.
For
Their
basketball. Oh,
stadium,
basketball.
basketball,
stadium now holds about 8,500, and it's tight. It's
Basketball,
packed every
whatever
game.
else would happen.
Every
Well,
game is
y'all
packed.
talking they cheeks. What they getting a new stadium for?
They're cheeks, but think about it. Their school has like 40,000 people. So like
They look really bad this year, but Rutgers basketball usually is.
They'll be
like
500.
It's solid, yeah.
It'll be
It's
fine.
like
Dylan Grant, or whatever his name is, he's averaging like 15. Like they're not bad. Like they'll be 500.
Women's basketball usually isn't terrible. Like so, they're
Women's is usually better.
I forget Rutgers is generally much better at basketball than they are football.
Oh yeah.
No,
I think of their
like,
football program a lot. and
Well,
their
no.
football program-
If the football team wins
their
this
basketball
week
program's
against,
good though.
if the football team wins this week against Penn State, they get bowl eligible. But also if Penn State wins,
First
bowl
five wins.
eligible. Yep, both of them.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, Rutgers is though the worst, the only team ever to have 2 top 5 picks and not make the tournament the year before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
They're not-
Crazy
and-
about.
But they did that without using any NIL money, so I'm surprised.
That is the one thing where it's like they may
Howdy.
be able to start turning things around now that they're actually going to use the NIL because they literally just weren't using it,
Mhm.
but every other school was. So.
The reason with the football is when they joined the Big Ten, they got the short end of the contract. They were like, you get X amount of money
Well, no,
over 10 years.
That, but it's
Whereas
not
like
even
USC got the
Or-
money the day they joined.
No,
all
but
the
it's not
money.
even that. It's not even that, Bryce. We literally weren't using NIL. Like we're talking about NIL that just
But
got.
that's true. That's true. I was talking about the
got
TV,
introduced.
just the TV deal.
Our stupid, like I said a couple episodes ago, our stupid athletic director was too busy having fornications with the with the gymnastics.
Oh, true. Yeah.
But
And
so-
he wasn't
so-
actually doing his job. So
The defense, they literally said last week the defense is the worst defense in all FBS. They literally said that they were like the worst defense out of all
You know what?
FBS. And I was
Thank you
like,
for bringing that up because I was clowned on Twitter. Was going on and saying that this is the historically worst defense Rutgers has ever had. And, oh, you didn't see the Chris Ash or Kyle Ash? I'm too annoyed to remember. Chris Ash. I'm like, I lived through that. I was in like middle and high school for that. It was like my prime college football watching years. I know
Scott-
they were bad.
Scott
This
was
is
going on-
worse. And now
Scott was
it's
going off-
proven I was right.
Scott was going off about Lemon on the wide receiver on USC getting all these points and reception and stuff. I'm like, Rutgers has a wide receiver that's clearly like 5 yards less than him.
Dude, like,
It's like
Duff.
they
Right?
just keep it. Yeah.
He's been. Oh, that's. I wanted to get her name right.
And he's only a
Kelly's
sophomore.
in. Shout out Kelly's in, our new AD that actually cares about the school.
The minute she became AD, she was like, "We'll use NIL now."
We're actually gonna do things. Okay. I've ranted. Where do we want to go with? No, we're not. No, Matt's not allowed to talk this week. Actually, Matt can't.
I don't
Matt's
need-
not allowed
I
to
don't
be
need
captain.
to- I don't need to talk much.
But
don't need to
that's
talk
what I've
much this
seen.
week.
That's it. We're good.
You guys need to talk though. You guys have some things to talk about.
Oh, I will say AJ Brown had a great week.
He did. He
Yeah,
seemed
did you see how
happy.
giddy he was in the locker room too?
What did I say, dude? What did I say? It's gonna happen where our best games where they actually win, AJ's not involved. Then AJ gets involved and we lose. This is gonna be a thing. This is going to be a thing.
He's 100% off the team.
Let me
after this
go.
year.
Let me look at.
I
I won't
have
say
a feeling
100%, but I'll say 50. I'll say 50.
He's gonna get
right
traded.
now.
Yeah.
Somebody's got a
for
wow.
just a straight
up
one.
So someone
Yeah.
we all know, Thomas R. Peterson. He watched the all 22 of the game of the offense, and he said offensive line massive problem, penalties
Dude,
especially procedural huge problem, play calling big problem, Saquon problem, Hurts sometimes a problem, mostly did fine, receivers not a problem at all, period at all.
Oh, I disagree with that.
I
disagree with that heavily. To
I
just
will
randomly be
argue-
like the receivers have no problem, dude. I saw AJ Brown block on passing routes.
I think you're just saying in general. I did see what you're talking about, but it's kind of aligns on what, other than Saquon, that's kind of a new thing for me. But this is kind of
well. I
Told y'all.
will say I
Told y'all.
haven't
I've
seen
been
much
saying
of
the
the
O-line's
play,
the problem.
Saquon was gonna
but
have a down
just
year.
what I saw.
I mean, he's gonna have
It
a
looks
down
like the-
year, but I wasn't
It
expecting.
looks like the
Madden
Eagles
curse.
have the worst offensive line they've had in like a decade.
Yes,
honestly.
so that's my big thing. My big thing
Since
has been
Chip Kelly has gone,
the
Brad.
play
Uh-huh.
calls can be bad, but also we can't tell if the line can't hold a block
Yeah.
for more than 1.5 seconds. Like
We're
that has
the-
been glossed
Tony
over.
Williams
so
was
much.
whipping.
we're the only team in the league that have lost multiple games after leading by 14 plus points this season.
And that shows that the one thing I won't refute or debate anyone is the
conservativeness.
lack of halftime adjustments.
Yeah.
Second half adjustments. Like you
That-
can definitely tell that's an issue.
that-
I will not refute
The
that.
tweet I put in the group chat, they tried to run the clock out with 33 minutes left. Like that's.
I mean,
Wait,
I don't
so
think.
you
I don't think they did that. In all
I don't think they did
They
that.
Who did
passed
you guys
the ball,
Who
and
did
there
you
was
lose to
penalties. Like I
besides
said, like in
the
our
Giants and
group
the
chat.
Cowboys?
Giants, Cowboys, Broncos.
What was the third?
Broncos.
Oh,
Broncos.
okay.
So they're also losing the game that they shouldn't be losing. Is the other.
All right,
thing.
so you lost.
Yeah.
The Broncos are frauds, in my opinion.
I mean, Cowboys
I
should
don't
have beat
think
y'all
that at
first week, so
I don't
Bro,
think
they
Cowboys- I
come
don't think
back.
the Broncos are
They
frauds.
win every game like last second. Like
I
I'm
don't
not saying
think
fraud.
the
I'm just saying I don't
Broncos
think
are frauds. I do think
Bo Nix is as good as people say he is. That's what I say.
Bo Nix
Um,
is Mr.
I don't
Dink
know
and
though,
Dunk.
because
But you're right.
I don't hear Bo Nix getting all that much praise. There's people who love him, but like
Yeah.
as like a universal.
Yeah.
I know he's good. You're not
He
getting
ain't on
much
the
praise.
Justin Herbert's level yet, or like the
Listen,
people like, oh, it's
Justin
never his
Herbert needs
fault.
to not be on Justin Herbert's level. Justin Herbert gets too big of a pass. But
No,
Yeah.
that's exactly my point. That like I agree with you there. I think Justin Herbert gets a lot of passes. I don't think Bo Nix is
Yeah.
there yet where he's getting like the
yeah,
fake praise
We,
that Herbert gets.
We have another Jalenism. Jalen Hurts was asked if what he's learned about Kevin Tussle as a play caller. He says, I don't want to get into the particulars of that. I've had a lot of OCs. It's always been an exciting thing to get to learn. It's a challenge I've embraced. They've always been different, but we've always found a way in the end. That's what he said.
Question: Has
Not wrong.
Jalen had an OC for more than 1 year?
No.
Once.
You guys,
Once.
you guys,
And it was
you
in
guys either
college.
get them picked or you just fired them.
Do you mean NFL? Because in NFL, no.
In the NFL, no.
In the NFL, I mean.
No. He is not.
And in college, he didn't have the same either.
I don't think he's had one since
He had,
college.
it in college. I think he had one time, and it may have not been a full 2. Maybe it was a year and a half.
I think it's
It wasn't that
Dable
long.
is only
It was- Dable was only there one year.
Oh, no, he isn't.
But did he play 2 years in Oklahoma, or wherever he went?
No, he played 1 year at Oklahoma. He was one and done with Lincoln. He came in
So maybe,
after.
so maybe
He came in after
so
Kyler
his
won
first two.
the
Oh
Heisman.
no, Shane Steichen was 2021 and 2020.
I was going to say that, Stone, but I wasn't sure if I was
Oh,
right.
you were changed second for 2 years. You had him for 2 years.
Yeah,
Scott.
we had him before we figured it out. Yeah.
You had him the year when? Did you had him the year Wentz like screwed everything up and you put in Jalen?
No.
That year.
No. That was year before. Year before. Wentz never,
that was the COVID year.
yeah, Wentz never played for Sirianni. We traded Wentz before
Also,
Sirianni.
now everyone's going to get Doug Peterson back. That was the coordinator in 2020.
Doug Peterson was the coordinator. Yeah,
he was.
He
Yeah.
played.
I don't want Doug back. I don't know about Doug.
I just think the whole thing, like, you think no other, like, if he was interested, like, there's other teams that would be interested, unless he's literally like, I only want to go to the Eagles. Like, I just think that's another one where the fans act like they know more than the actual.
The
team.
only one I wouldn't mind that's other than Philly is like Frank Reich. I wouldn't mind Frank Reich or Brian Dable if they move on in general. Because I think the jury's not out.
Get the line together.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't Frank Reich.
know.
He sucked.
But again, you just like going back to like our group chat to say like publicly now, like you live time. I was saying it. I couldn't sit there and say like, oh, this was all the play calling. How many times did we have a good game and it was 2nd and 2 and there was a false start, a holding, even if some were bogus.
Yeah.
But penalties sent us back. We got a 16-yard pass to Devontae, called back.
Yeah.
So it's like I can't sit there and be like, we ran the ball out for 30 minutes. Like I just don't think.
I
I
vividly
think people
remember.
were already preemptively prepared to say, "Oh, this was Petullo's fault," so they just went with that. Even though, if you watch it, there's at least 3 levels of fault to be blamed: penalties, offensive line, and play calling.
Yeah.
And he's not without.
I should have got beat worse.
We should have. You saying?
Yeah.
No. It
Ted
should have been. No, we should have just closed the
should've
fucking
got
game out.
No, because he's technically
Nah, well,
right and wrong. I think you're
Here,
technically
y'all got a touchdown off the roughing the kicker that shouldn't have been
They
roughing the
did.
kicker.
That was one. Yeah,
That's
I'll say
just
that.
And then the other drive,
not.
or not
the other
technically, but
the other drive, the Cowboys got off the field, but then they got a penalty,
fair.
and y'all got another touchdown off of that.
I haven't heard your reactions to that. Like we didn't text about it or anything during the game. C.E.S.T committed an offensive
That was
interference.
It's not OP. It's not OPI.
Then it's not DPI though. If you're gonna say that's not OPI, then it's not DPI.
It's not. It's not DPI. I'll say it's not DPI, but it's not OPI either. They're both grabbing each other. Because
I said if anything, it was OPI.
he had his,
I
Cooper
wish
has
we
his
could
shoulder.
the way we're doing
Cooper
it.
has his shoulder in one, and then CD has his is pushing off
Cooper
with his hand.
wasn't grabbing. C.E.S.T literally stiffed
They're
on.
they're both grabbing.
Nah,
You can't
I
stiff arm
think-
though. You can't fully extend an arm and stiff
He
arm.
wasn't
Like,
grabbing.
he wasn't grabbing in that instant.
And his hands literally couldn't.
They're both grabbing.
All I'm going to say is I've seen OPI called for less. That's all I'm going to say.
I've seen
He did a stiff arm. Like
I've seen AJ Brown push off week after week after week. Listen, like the thing against the Lions, like the game against the Lions, that's OPI, didn't get called. Like it happens. It
Yeah, then
happens
they
game
called
to
him
game.
for a cheap block when he tripped and fell. And
Yeah.
I mean, but we're not talking about that. We're talking
But
about
that's OPI though, isn't it?
To my original point, though,
I'm
about
saying,
canceling
but
out.
I'm saying more times than not, like more times than not, wide receivers get away with a lot. Like that's pretty much the standard. Cornerbacks
I
say
will
all
say
the
that.
time.
That's why they say
Receivers
cornerback
get
is
away
the hardest
with a lot.
decision in all sports.
There's there's an entire hashtag for it. Like keep committing OPI. They're not going to call it. They generally don't call OPI against singular one-on-one receivers. Like if it's a pick or something, they may call it. But if it's not a clear two-handed shove away, they're generally not calling it on a wide receiver. So it is what it is. But I would say that's a no call. Like I wouldn't.
If anything, I would
that,
say,
but it's not OPI though.
There was that whole game.
Bro, this is on. I just want to say so. I just tried to see if I could quickly pull it up. So I searched CD push off on TikTok, right? This is what it gave me. You're not alone. National Alliance for Eating Disorders. What in the? What did I type? Push off?
Yeah, right. What does that even?
I don't
I
understand.
think you're about to jump off a bridge or something.
Yeah.
You're done.
TikTok, yeah, you probably should have went to Twitter.
My Twitter's still not working. I don't know how everyone else is.
No,
doing.
mine
Oh.
works. Yeah, mine's been working.
Mine it takes
Let's
5
see.
minutes to load my home
I
screen.
searched CD push off. Let's see what I find.
Because I was just curious. I was trying to see if you're right. I would love to show clips, but we just don't have.
Dude, I
right now.
just watched a video about the new mega data center they're creating in
I need
Georgia
the slow-mo, though.
for Meta. For Meta.
Man,
Even if it
listen,
wasn't a push
what?
off, it's hands to the face. He literally he hit him in the face.
Face mask.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, he's grabbing him on the route before.
To me, all that was hand fighting, and then he pushed off. That's just me.
Yo,
That's all I'm
how do you know
saying.
that's not AI?
I think
It was hand fighting that turned into.
That's AI.
I think what your problem is and what you want them to call, we can't show still shots. You got to show the whole slow motion of the.
I know that's
clip.
AI.
Because like, if you want them to call face mask, maybe, but like, come on.
That angle doesn't look all that bad. To me, that's nothing, though. Did they throw a flag there? They threw a flag there, didn't they?
Dude,
they threw a flag on the guy.
Defensive flag.
No.
Dude,
That's anything is nothing.
that is literally.
It's not OPI.
Yes, it's hands to the. You can't do that.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. You could maybe want them to call hands to the face, which they're not going to call, but it's not OPI.
If a wide receiver
they're hand fighting
the face while running a route, it's
but
OPI.
they're hand fighting, and his hand ended up pushing his face. If they're not going to call face mask, but if they're not going to call face mask, then it's not OPI. By letter of the law, it's not OPI. You want them to call face mask, but they're not calling a face mask there.
Well, no, it's not a face.
It's not OPI though.
But it's OPI.
It's not OPI.
It's the space on a route.
It's not OPI.
Yeah, it is.
If it's hand fighting, the receiver's
it's not hand fighting once you make contact with the helmet.
It's still hand fighting.
Rule. Like that's by rule.
No, it's not by rule.
Like, yeah, it is. You can't
grabbing at him. Cooper's grabbing at him.
It doesn't matter.
They're hand fighting. But you'd have to call it face mask. That's the thing. You have to call it a face mask. It's not OPI by letter of the law.
When the defender's hand touches the quarterback's helmet, it's not a face mask.
You got to pull the rule by letter of the law. It's not OPI.
Yeah, it is.
It's not. Show the rule.
No, it's not.
You can't push off.
All right.
Listen, I'm gonna leave it there. They'd have to call it a face mask.
No,
they
they
have to call it a face mask. It's not OPI.
It's not a face mask.
So then, if you didn't grab it, it's not a face mask either. But they would have to call it a face mask.
Hands to the face. Hands to the face and face mask are two different penalties.
But
I said hands to the face.
They have to call. They're not calling
running a route.
Calling hands to the face. They're not going to call that there. They're not going to call that there.
They're supposed to.
When do they ever call that? That's my thing. When do they ever call
someone in the face mask? What do you mean? We've seen this happen.
You gotta pull it. They never call that. They never call that.
Yes, they do.
They don't. You gotta pull it. They never call that.
That's fine. No, you can go on
all the time. We see it every week.
No,
they
you
don't call
do
that
not.
on wide receivers. They don't.
Push through the face? No, you don't. That's
Hey man, it's by letter of the law. It's not OPI.
That's not true.
I get the frustration, but it's not by rule.
Look, I'm not even trying to be biased though. Like you're saying that pushing off an offender, defender's
but that's what I'm saying. What
you isn't true though.
What you want them to call hands to the face is not OPI. They're not calling.
No,
OPI.
my point is it's hands to the face if you're not running a route. That same penalty, but as soon as you do that while running a route, it's offensive passive. It's just shoving off of their face mask. If a defender does it and they hit the offensive lineman in the face, it's hands to the face.
If he just randomly shoved
the defender gets
off,
the defender doesn't even have to
hand fighting. If they're hand fighting and the wide receiver's hand ends up in the cornerback's face while they're hand fighting, they're not calling that.
It wasn't just in his face. He pushed off his face mask.
Right, but if you see the clip, if you watch the play, Cooper's grabbing at him. So it's hand fighting. They're not going to call that.
But he didn't.
Just because he did not grab full jersey does not mean it's not hand fighting. It's still hand fighting, and the wide receiver's
Yes,
hand ended up
Cooper
in the
John was
cornerback's
doing is
face
hand fighting,
while
and
they're
then
hand fighting.
CD's
They're not going to call it.
helmet was no longer hand fighting.
I'm just telling you, they're not calling that. They don't call that.
Right.
They're not
Would
calling
you
that.
say NFL rules are too up to interpretation? Depending
Some, but
on-
not this one. I'm
Some.
not going to agree on this because I don't think this is fair.
Yes. I mean, it's referee's discretion or
Yeah.
not whether it's OPI. So it's up to the referee.
Yeah, I don't know. That's an
At the
interesting one.
very least, legal use of hands. You
When-
can't put your hands on someone's face.
But
mask
that's what I'm.
football.
But that's what I'm saying.
When-
They would have to call illegal use of hands, and they're not going to call that.
Yeah, and my
here,
argument is that their call was wrong on the field.
which is fine. I agree that it wasn't DPI, but it's not OPI.
Yeah, I think either way, it's
It's a no call.
the catch
It's
was
hand
made, right?
fighting. It's a no call.
It's a bad call either
Yeah,
way.
The catch was made, right?
No,
Yeah,
it's
so I mean-
not a bad call either way. That's what's killing me here.
I
You
also
can't
think
call it
though.
OPI. It's not OPI.
Mid round, dude.
I
It's
also
It's
think
not OPI. They got it. They don't call. I could see. Here's the thing. I could see if they called it consistently and they just didn't call it here. They don't call that.
Well, that
yeah,
is
it's
called
too.
consistently.
They don't call it.
Dude,
So
his
they're
head
never
went
going to call
like
that.
His head went like
R-
this.
okay,
Come on. What are
right,
we
but-
doing?
Like I keep saying, you're frustrated at the action of him pushing his head.
Because that's
They're
the
not
penalty.
going to. They're
That's
not
the
gonna.
penalty.
They're not gonna call that. They're not gonna call that.
Yes, they
If they're both hand. Here's the thing. CD's not looking right at him. CD's tracking the ball.
Yeah,
So
you
the
know
fact
what?
that Cooper's grabbing at him and CD
you know what-
pushes a hand
You
back,
know what
it's
the
not OPI.
penalty is for a defender who's not looking and doesn't even touch the guy's the wide receiver's face mask? If you just do this to the wide receiver and don't even touch him, but you're not looking back for the ball, it's called face guarding.
It's face guarding's not OPI. I mean, face guarding's not DPI. They took that out
No,
of the
but
rules. Face guarding's not
there's a
DPI.
penalty literally for just blocking the wide
There's
receiver.
not a penalty.
But you
Face guarding
saying that
used
he's
to.
not
It
looking.
used to be. Face guarding used to be DPI, but it's not anymore.
Yeah,
you're saying that
it's
it's
not
not
unless it
looking.
impedes.
Yeah, it's so. What are you
Unless
saying? Because it's not DPI. Face guarding's not DPI.
And it's okay.
I look at
He
that.
didn't impede Cooper from making a catch.
I look at
He
that.
Cooper wasn't catching that ball.
Being able to play defense. What do you mean? He stiffed on him.
As
And
much
let's
as you
face
want
it,
to argue that call, I'm more frustrated that when did that happen? I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
And they're up 21-7, then they score, and now the entire game changes.
I mean-
you're not gonna get me on this because that's insane to say that a wide receiver.
Pickens
Pickens
shredded y'all.
went
That
off.
one play didn't decide the game.
Yeah,
Pickens was
no,
shredding
that-
y'all
yeah.
anyway. So
Yeah,
I mean, a
Pickens-
50-yard bomb does have a huge thing to do with it.
I mean,
Yeah,
they
yes,
had a
no,
40-yard. They
but
had a 40-yard bomb to Pickens. Like they were throwing bombs.
that OPI doesn't affect our offense. Our offensive line being shit. It doesn't affect us not moving the ball. As much as I agree with
completely
you.
change the game if they don't get a touchdown right there.
Who's to say they don't go and score?
Yeah,
then?
I mean,
Eagles
if
didn't
that's not-
score. Eagles didn't score for 8.
It's not
Eagles
a
didn't score for 8
clean
drives.
penalty,
Yeah, literally.
It most likely has a much different outcome on that
I mean,
drive.
listen,
I think that's fair to say.
it
On
is
that
what it
side,
is.
at least.
I think we can all
Would be
agree
effective.
outside of Stone that they don't call OPI on that. Like
I don't think they call
every
OPI
they don't call.
enough. That's me. I don't think they call it
If
enough.
they
I
off
agree-
of
I
his
agree
body,
with
you're
that.
not- you're
I
just
fully
gonna
agree
sound
with
like any other fucking push off, but he literally pushed off his face mask. Like he did this.
But they're
Very much.
hand fighting, so
If
That's
if
how
there
it
wasn't,
works.
if I think I
It's
see
not
what
hand
Matt's trying to
fighting.
say. If there was no hand fighting and then CD randomly did that, then I think it'd be OPI.
That's not hand fighting. That's
That they
what's
were.
crazy.
They were.
I said they were hand fighting
It's not
first.
hand fighting.
No, before that. Before
grabbing
that.
at him.
No,
Grabbing
that
at him.
before that they were grabbing each other.
They're hand fighting before
Yeah,
that,
he
and,
did that.
and CD's
Yes,
tracking the
hand
ball and he
fighting.
pushes.
Hand fighting
Yeah.
does not include this. That is my point.
I think it. I mean, yeah, you're
Here's
right.
the
but-
thing.
You're basically
Matt's saying all Matt's saying is they're not going to call that.
Like that's
They're
not.
not.
Hand fighting does include that because it's not like
No, it doesn't.
again it's not like Cooper's
Oh,
just
no,
trailing
it
him
doesn't.
and CD randomly pushes a hand back. They're hand fighting.
Google can the wide receiver push off the defender's helmet? Just Google that.
As much as I do think it's
That's what happened.
Watch I don't. So again, we all watch football. We all watch football week to week. They don't. They don't. They don't.
They
call
should
that.
call it, but
They
they
don't
don't.
call it.
Yeah.
They're not gonna call it. So I think we can let it rest there. They don't call it, and they're not gonna call it.
I don't even think you're accurately saying that though.
They don't call that.
They don't call enough
They don't
OPI.
call it. They don't call it.
They don't
Players
call-
know they call
they
it.
don't
They just
call-
blow it up.
Every
No, not even
single
that.
week,
Every week,
at least
we do
2
not
3 times
see-
a game.
we do
At
not
least 2
see
3
this
times a
every
game.
week.
We
I
see
would-
OPI.
We do not see this every week.
At
That
least
is-
2 3 times a week, we see
No.
clear. We see clear
Similar
and
to holding.
conclusive OPI that does not get called. Worse than that. Like clear push off.
No,
Clear
even
guy standing there,
that-
push off and catch the ball. Like we see that
even if
every
worse than
week,
all
and
you
it doesn't
want,
get called.
it's not true.
I
Yeah,
think
I guess this was just
I
gonna
think
be
it
agree to
hits-
disagree type thing.
it's closer
This
to
is
home because it's Philly.
insane.
I think it hits closer to home because it's Philly.
I do agree. It's
Any
frustrating.
receiver, you know I'm the least biased out of all the people we talk to. You know I take my shit out of it. You cannot
Yes,
push
but yes,
you
but
can't
the,
do
but,
that.
but the other two people on the pod agree that it was hand fighting.
I'm
and
just
they
agreeing how to
that
call
they
it.
Don't call that.
I'm
They
just
don't
agreeing how to call it.
that.
I don't necessarily think it's right or wrong. It's wrong. They should be calling it more.
They should be calling it more, but they
They
won't.
won't.
They just don't.
They
No,
just
they don't
don't.
call
Yeah.
OPI. They're not going to call OPI.
Players know they're more lenient.
They're more like
I
they're
don't know
more.
why you think you can push off the helmet.
The league is more inclined to call the AJ falling and tripping a defender OPI than what happened to CD and against CD. They call it now OPI. That's just how the league runs. I don't know.
Pretending that we can stiff arm players in midair anymore, like this—that's just disingenuous.
I think
like,
if-
I agree.
This was my theory. I think if there was no hand fighting and it was just
When there's hands fighting, like and shoving, then
That's not hand fighting. Isn't making contact to the helmet.
I think they were just unfortunately letting them play too much, and that's what
they
happens.
let the play let out.
Yeah, they
That's
let
what
them play it out,
They
and
always let out.
Yes, my call is yes. I'm saying the rep did not do his job.
Oh, none of us are disagreeing with that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
again,
I wouldn't either.
I agree that it's not DPI at all. It wasn't DPI.
no, it should not have been called. If anything, there's really no reason to call DPI in that situation.
It's just a no. It's a no call.
It's not
the
a
ball
no
was caught.
Yeah,
It's not a no.
I'd be more annoyed if the ball wasn't caught and that's what happened. It's just one of those things where they just don't call. That's how I look at it. Bryce, I kind of want to talk about the Giants. Might as well go to that because I'm going to be honest. That Jameis Winston touchdown, that pass touchdown, I was going nuts. I was
Did you
yelling
see all the
Jameis.
highlights of
That's what I came
the
back
highlights of,
inside from, to see that.
The Chiefs players and like the Ravens. There was a video of Chiefs players watching the game like on the
Oh,
jumbotron.
the Jumbotron.
They showed it.
Yeah.
And they were like, same thing with the Ravens. They were just like, they were
Oh
like,
my God, yeah.
they were like, Jameis Winston, what the?
I came into the throw, saw him catch it, and then I just saw him start bodying cornerbacks. I'm just like, what is this guy doing?
But the end game was so funny when Jameis Winston went to the Jared Goff. Jared Goff was like, "You did great, man." He just gave that face like I did great. We blew it.
I can't wait for Jameis to retire and get on ESPN. That's all I'm saying. Jameis on ESPN, on ESPN Monday Night Football.
People think whenever you need a backup, Jameis Winston should automatically just spawn. He's the automatic backup for every team because he'll make it interesting. He might throw an interception to lose the game like he does all the time.
Yeah.
But he'll throw for 400 yards like he did.
I love Jameis. Just like I wouldn't be mad if my team was bad, but if I had my quarterback was Jameis Winston, I'd be like, at least it'll be an interesting season.
Dude, think about it. The Bears have never had a 4,000 passing yard player.
Yeah.
The Bears. Jameis Winston has 2 years of 5,000 yards passing.
Yeah. He is the epitome of let it ride.
30 season.
He's the epitome of fuck it, my receivers are down there somewhere.
And he only was able to throw that many touchdowns because he had Julio.
Yeah.
Was it Julio?
No, it was
Julio
Mike Evans. He had Mike Evans for a while.
Mike
He had Mike Evans for a while.
Chris Godwin before he got injured.
No, I think he was that after Chris Godwin? Before Chris Godwin?
No,
Or was that
Chris
like
Godwin.
rookie year?
It was the
Chris
first.
Godwin?
It was the year Godwin went off in 2019, and that's when everyone
Who was
was like, "Oh, he's good," and then Godwin and got injured twice.
Didn't the Buccaneers have another receiver beside Mike Evans? That was like it was like how it is now. Like I don't know.
Mohamed Sanu.
No, he was the
That was the Falcons.
I think he was on the Bucs.
They had
Chris Godwin.
No, before Chris Godwin. Like when Mike Evans came into the league, I thought the Buccaneers
Vincent
had.
Jackson?
Yes. Was it Vincent Jackson? Yes, I think it was.
It has to be.
Yeah.
Because he was good too.
That's the only receiver they had.
Yeah, he was very. I think Jameis had him as well too, and he was also very good.
No, Jameis had him, and he had Doug Martin.
Doug Martin was running back. Yeah. I can't remember who his tight end was though. I don't think he was anyone good or anyone, if I remember correctly. But yeah,
no, because
Tony
Gonzalez was retired for a couple years.
Oh, he never played with Vincent Jackson.
No, he did. No, Vincent Jackson I think was 2013, 2014.
Cameron Brate, Jesus, that's a name. Is he still in the league?
Nah, 2022.
No.
Oh, okay. I knew it was somewhat recent. But no, I think.
Well, 2022 for Tampa Bay at least. I don't know if he played after that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jameis had 5,100 yards in 2019.
Jeez. So, Bryce.
O.J. Howard. I forgot about O.J. Howard.
Yeah. Well, I wanted O.J. Howard.
Yo!
I wanted O.J. Howard.
Dude, O.J. Howard was the guy I wanted, and we didn't get O.J. Howard. We got everything instead.
Do you know how bad so I'm in their all-time yards leading for receiving for Buccaneers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Number 37 is Rob Gronkowski, who played 28 games and had 1,425 yards.
Wow.
That's how woeful in that receiving.
Yeah, that's insane. Insane.
They only have one player over 10,000, and that's Mike Evans.
Yeah. I think this is the first year Mike Evans is not going to have 1,000 yards, right, in his career because of his injuries.
Yes.
First year he's been injured. Injury.
No, he was injured last year and still got 1,000. He had a year knee last year. He missed like
2 or 3 games.
Yeah, and he still got 1,000.
I do feel bad though because it kind of like makes sense. The minute he turned 30, he got injured and had his first bad year. Like as soon as he turned 30, like everyone goes downhill.
I know Jameis was good.
Everyone, but like, why just you?
I know Jameis was decent for them, but he actually had a quarterback. Like Baker's, I think actually legit.
You want to know a crazy stat I heard today? It was Megatron has about 11,500 yards receiving all time. Jerry Rice at age 30 had 11,000 receiving yards. He ended up having double that.
Megatron, he retired early, if I remember correctly. I think his body just kind of gave up on him.
He retired.
No, he didn't. So his body.
He was in his prime.
Okay.
He was in his prime.
Yeah.
He pulled a Luke Kuechly.
Then
He
Barry
got
Sanders.
tired after about it. Yeah, it was that like he could play way longer.
Barry Sanders, Andrew Luck.
Yeah. Well, Andrew Luck really got beat up too, though, in a short amount of time.
I still can't believe the Colt. I still think that fandom should never be allowed to have anything good for booing him.
The Colt?
Yeah.
Oh, true. I forgot.
For booing him when he let to me that should mean
when he let when he retired.
Yeah, that's insane.
Dude, and he was his speech.
He was crying, and he booed him.
Yeah.
Huh.
No one wants to retire. Like he didn't want to retire. He was just
he saw it,
and it's crazy. It's crazy though because
there's a human sacrifice.
The Bengals have been worse. The Bengals have been worse in drafting offensive linemen. Joe Burrow's been sacked more.
How come no one's talking about the Bengals offense being really good under Joe Flacco and being very mediocre under Joe Burrow? How come that's not talked?
No, they're not. They're not mediocre with Joe Burrow. It's the same.
They're good with Burrow.
I don't
good with Burrow. It's the defense. No,
I don't think so. I think if we did,
I think
Zach.
They
why
always
do you think they're rushing to bring him back?
The Bengals always
not
get
rushing to bring him back.
They're not rushing to bring him back. Yeah.
I feel like the past
Not
2 or
rushing,
3
but-
years of Burrow, the Bengals have gotten off to slow starts, and they start
Yeah.
cooking
Yeah,
as
dude,
the season goes on.
Burrow
slow
Burrow
start.
almost kept them in the playoffs last year.
I also
because their defense.
well,
they would have
I-
made the playoffs.
I just think
Burrow
Burrow's
should have won MVP last year.
Burrow's getting into that. He should. You think so? See, I think Burrow's like he's not near Herbert, but I think he's trending more towards Herbert than he is.
MVP last year, but
To
What?
me, Herbert is trending. To me, Burrow is trending more towards Herbert than to like
How are
Mahomes.
you?
That's
No,
just
unless
me.
you
I don't
unless you
know.
already have Herbert really high.
No, Herbert's low.
That's,
I don't think
that's-
Herbert's any
I
good.
can't.
no.
I can't say
Bro, I think
that.
I think you're crazy for
because-
saying that.
I can't say that
I
only
mean-
because the Bengals defense is.
Joe Burrow brought them
Oh,
to
shit.
Super Bowl.
But like
And then they did
Jake,
what after that though?
Jake Browning put up
Got injured.
251
They
yards,
don't
and
draft.
3 touchdowns,
They have not drafted
and
offensive
24
line
points.
to help him for the life of it.
All I'm gonna say
They
is
spent all the,
good health
no
in a
defense.
quarterback is a skill. Look at Dak. Doesn't get hurt. Perennial
Dak
role.
does-
He was a
Dak
couple
does
years
hurt.
ago.
We got one.
Dak
was
is
not even
bad.
bad.
Yes.
You hear what I? You guys
And
hear
yes,
what I
Zach,
said,
you're right.
No, I didn't hear
Your
what
number
you
Jake
one,
Browning is
your
putting
number
up
one.
the same stats Burrow does.
That's
and
what I
Flacco
mean.
went to put up the same stats Burrow does.
That's
Like
what
that's what
That's what I'm saying. It's just there's no.
they put up the same amount of points no matter who's at
Any
quarterback.
any good quarterback is gonna put up points there.
Well,
Any
they're not.
decent
Wait,
quarterback.
did you not hear what I just said? I said Jake Browning.
I just think. I think that's what
Jake
happens
Browning
when
didn't
you.
crap.
That's what
Jake
happens
Browning
when
hadn't
you.
done crap.
That's what happens when you have two good wide receivers, though. Because what I was
Yeah.
No, but I don't. I think we're missing
CD
the point though.
CD put up 1,000 yards with Cooper Rush. Cooper
Yeah.
Rush ain't good. We see him. We
Okay.
saw him as the
Okay,
Ravens
think about
back, but Cooper Rush isn't
Think
good.
about
A
it.
good wide receiver will still make
Think about
plays.
it. The Bengals.
And they have
But
two of them.
if Joe Burrow's supposed to be as good as he is, shouldn't they be
Matt, you
well
can't,
above?
No,
you can't deny that.
No,
He's
you
in?
Burrow
cannot
should be
deny
better.
the defense.
Again,
It's so bad. You cannot. You can.
No.
The Ravens-
Yes and
No.
no.
with two different quarterbacks. Well,
Yes.
three technically.
Yes and no. What like
They have no defense.
Like,
No,
so
again-
look at Jake Browning.
Again,
And
I don't think
they lost.
The defense didn't throw 3 interceptions when Jake Browning got the full start. Besides that,
Jake Browning didn't do
he's
crap.
exactly the same as
Didn't do
Burrow.
crap.
I just don't
And I
think
like
we
Burrow,
can
but it's fair criticism.
I just don't think we can sit here and say these two quarterbacks are maybe better than Burrow. Like Browning and
I'm not saying that.
and
I'm not
saying
saying
they're better.
are
We're saying
not.
Burrow
Like,
we're saying like Herbert, Burrow isn't as good as his name.
That's what I'm
what
just
I'm
trying to get at. I'm just trying to like
I think that's a fair point.
Burrow's.
No,
I don't know.
Herbert. Joe Burrow is way better
These
than
are
Herbert.
basic
Burrow, I
backups
mean,
that you-
Burrow's better than Herbert.
Bro,
to be able to
Way better.
Yeah, I think Burrow's
Balled.
better than Herbert. Well,
Burrow,
Way better.
Burrow balled last
Not
year.
not even a
Their
conversation.
defense was just
No, I'm not.
trash.
The defense was awful.
I'm not saying he's bad.
I'm not saying.
Well,
I'm
I'm not-
just
No, but
there's-
that's what I'm
saying
saying. Like he
I'm saying the offensive
he
stats
consistently
all
balls
out.
in. He balls
Who are
year
you-
in, year out.
who
Like,
you-
he's
Who
balling.
finds
But
which to
they're
say that
not
no one's going to be
good.
bad. You put Jalen that quarterback for the Bengals. They're not winning either.
No one, we're not talking about wins and losses. Please stop saying that. We're not talking about wins. We're just talking about offense.
I'm just straight looking at the eye test. I just
mean,
don't think.
I tested Burrow.
I don't care about that.
I could probably name
I don't
10
think-
quarterbacks that I'd rather have over
Because you
Burrow
got,
and
that's because
Herbert.
you have you have two more
I
wide- you have two more
cannot.
wide
I think
receivers.
I
That's
can.
why.
I cannot. I can't name you 10 quarterbacks. I'd rather
How
have.
many do you think you can name?
This time I could
I can maybe get to. I can maybe get to 4.
I give more than that.
Maybe.
I give
Maybe.
more than that.
We can
Josh
actually-
Allen, Lamar.
Shut up.
Josh, we can actually answer this.
Actually,
Let me do the things that needs to be done so we can answer this.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's go. So we're going in A to C is how this is A to W, I guess, is how this is listed. So by team. Kyler Murray / Jacoby Brissett.
No.
I'll say no.
No.
That's fine. Kirk Cousins / Michael Penix.
No.
I agree there. Lamar Jackson.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So we
That's
got
one.
Josh Allen.
Yep. That's two.
Yes.
All right. So we got 2. Bryce Young.
No.
No.
Say no. Okay. Caleb Williams.
No.
I'm saying no.
No. No.
Eh?
Not yet. No.
No, he has not done it.
Absolutely not. Come on.
No,
man.
that is not even.
And this is
No. No.
we're basing this off of play, not team success, and not
Yes,
and,
yes,
and not contract either.
I'm not giving you that little look, Zach. No, I'm not. I was agreeing
right.
with you.
Come on.
I guess no.
No. Joe
You're not
Flacco.
Scott, Zach.
No.
No.
I'm not gonna say
No.
Give me Flacco. I don't give a fuck. Give me Flacco.
No, you're crazy.
That-
We're
that-
saying anything.
Stop trolling.
No.
We're saying
He's
anything.
42. Like, whatever.
And he's doing that. Burrow would not be doing any better. I'm just saying that.
Yes, he
No,
would.
no.
Did-
Joe
bro,
Flacco just had a bad game, to be fair.
oh my God! Now I have to go look up Joe Burrow stats from last year.
I'm talking this year.
I don't.
Dude, he was like
He's
second
been
in the play-
hurt. He's been
When he
hurt.
was second in like NBA for like
Wait, let him finish.
From this year, and I will say Joe Flacco against the Steelers was 23 for 40 for 199 yards with 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
Yeah,
He,
they
like,
looked
he's
good.
not. He is not invincible.
we know Joe Flacco can ball. Didn't that?
He's been good this year. For like, let's pump.
All I'm saying is there's not that much of a drop off between.
Hey, let me.
Joe Burrow last year led the league in completions and attempts. 4,900 yards, 43 touchdowns to 9 picks. Like, come on, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Can we keep going?
70% completion.
Can we keep going?
70% completion, 43 to 9. Come on.
Can we keep going?
Let's be for real. I don't know why we're doing this right now.
Jack,
I can at least get to 7.
Dak Prescott.
Yep.
I'm no.
Yeah, I'm taking Dak.
No.
Yep. Taking Dak.
I'm not taking that.
I'm taking Dak.
You're taking that.
I have 4.
They're the
not-
same.
I think this is just
They're the same to me, factoring in health. If I'm taking
Dak.
completely healthy Dak or completely healthy Joe Burrow, I'm
Dak.
sorry,
You put
Give me
Joe
Dak.
Burrow on the Cowboys. They're winning the Super Bowl.
no,
No,
give me Joe
give me
Burrow,
Dak.
bro.
No, give me
Give me
Dak.
Joe Burrow.
Keep going.
Here's
This is
what
crazy.
I'm so curious in. Jared Goff.
Yes.
You all know I hate
No.
Burrow.
No.
Yep, that's 5.
Come on.
Dak. I started out defending you.
I'll let you
Nope.
guys
I'll
go
take it.
through. I'll let
5.
you guys go through the rest of the list. I'll tell you right now, the only quarterbacks I'm taking over Burrow right now is Mahomes,
We named
Allen, and Lamar.
Lamar.
That's it.
Lamar.
That's it.
Nah.
Allen, Lamar.
That's it.
Mahomes,
That's
Allen,
it.
Lamar.
I'm gonna be
That's it.
honest with you
That's
guys. I'll end this conversation with this then. I'm taking Drake May.
Matthew
Take a look.
Stafford.
Yes, 1,000,000 fucking percent.
I think Matthew Stafford's a good one, actually.
I'm
No.
taking
No.
Drake May.
No.
Like,
No.
I take Drake May over Joe Burrow.
I think that's recency
What has Matthew
bias.
Stafford done more? What has he done more?
Stafford's
That's
super
quarterback.
balling.
Yeah.
That's not.
Stafford.
Wait, you can't say what has he done.
this year.
The Rams might be the
What
best
has
team
he
in the
done
league.
more?
Stafford's super
One?
balling this year, but I do think if you put Joe Burrow in Sean McVay's team, they're going to fucking ball.
That's
They're
fine.
gonna
I said Stafford because I think that's an actual, like, legitimate one. That's close.
Stafford's doing
ball.
better this year, okay, but he overall he has
He's been
not.
his whole career. What do you mean? Shut up, right? What do you can't diss Matt Stafford.
Give me.
You cannot.
He's okay.
I'm not.
Right, so you're
I'm not.
going
You can't. You
What-
can't dismiss
Oh,
wins
you guys
and
ready for
losses.
this
You
one?
just said you can't dismiss wins and
No.
losses though. Wins and losses don't equate to how good of a player plays.
Wins or losses is a team thing.
Yeah,
I don't
wins or
care about
losses
is
a team
that.
stat.
Do not
Yes, I don't care about wins and losses. I don't care if Bengals are losing. Matthew Stafford has
That's what I'm
not
saying.
been playing better than Joe Burrow.
That's why I dropped stats, bro.
It's
Yeah,
close.
you-
It's very close.
Right, you said what?
70% completion, 43
Compared-
touchdowns,
compared-
9 picks. He's a
I said,
baller, man.
what has he done compared to Joe Burrow? That's making him better.
A lot, Bryce. He's had one of the best quarterback careers any quarterback has had.
Ever, yeah.
Okay, and Joe Burrow
hasn't done anything. I'm agreeing with
to
you.
do
guys.
just as
I am
good as-
literally agreeing.
Yeah, I know.
but
I didn't you guys were against
I
me.
mean,
But you're going too
Stafford-
far on the
Stafford
Stafford.
Stafford
No,
did
no,
a
Matt
whole
Stafford's
lick of
not better
nothing
than Joe
until he
Burrow.
got on the Rams, though.
He did well. No, whoa.
He was
He
on
was
our
on
team
our
in Detroit, though.
No,
No,
He
he
never-
he never
He
made
didn't
All
win.
Pro.
He
He never was first team All Pro.
He was a
He
good
never was an MVP candidate.
I
He
don't
never was an
care.
MVP. Even Dak's been an MVP
No,
candidate
here's the
every
thing.
single all his years.
But
Right, moving goal.
but
Stats.
no. Objectively,
Wait, to say
if
Dak
we're gonna
is-
say if we're gonna say Burrow's done nothing,
I didn't
Stafford did nothing until
I don't
he
think I
got
ever
No
to
said
one
that.
the
said
Rams.
Burrow did nothing though.
Did I say
Someone
that?
said Burrow didn't.
Yeah, I don't think I ever
said
said
they're
that.
moving the like.
Yeah, I don't think I ever said that.
Stafford hasn't done.
You're-
Stafford hasn't done more than Burrow.
I'm gonna. Can I also say this
In
too?
his career, yes, he has.
Can I also say this though, real quick?
Yes, because he went to the Rams. Until he went to the Rams, he did not do more than Burrow.
Right, this is just Matthew Stafford erasure, and
It's
I'm
not Matthew Stafford
All right.
eraser, but he didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. What did the Lions do?
Quarterback on the you're gonna say he wasn't a good quarterback on the Lions.
So
No,
did
I
I
didn't say that.
did I say he
I
wasn't a
didn't say
good
that.
quarterback?
No,
Or did I say
we said he's not as good as Joe Burrow.
What you guys are saying?
He didn't
No,
do anything.
no, we said he's not as good as Joe Burrow. We said he's not as good as Joe Burrow.
He didn't do anything on the Lions.
I literally agreed to that.
He didn't. The Lions
That's
did
all
not
I'm
do
agreeing.
anything with
5,000 yards, 41 touchdowns with Detroit. Oh, look at this, 4,900.
Detroit had offensive talent, just like the
They had
Bengals.
Megatron.
So-
They had Megatron and
so-
Golden Tate that one year.
so-
They had Megatron and Golden Tate that one year.
So
4,446.
So-
he had
Same.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Can
7.
Okay.
Can I just say something
Okay.
real quick?
Yes.
What are we doing?
Can I just say something real quick?
What do you argue? Stone, what are you trying to argue?
That you guys are saying he literally did nothing good before the Rams.
No, we did not say that. We didn't say that. I said he hasn't done as much.
He
as
didn't
Joe
do
Burrow.
it.
He hasn't done
Can
as
I
much as
just
Joe
can
Burrow.
I just give
We
some
don't
stats
need
real
to-
quick for Matthew Stafford on the Lions? He is the franchise leader in completions, passing yards, passing touchdowns, and passer rating. He had 45,000 passing yards, 282 passing
It's the
touchdowns.
Lions. It's the Lions.
That doesn't say much.
How many good quarterbacks have the Lions really had? And he played there mad long. Why are we listing his
Joe
career
Burrow.
stats with the Lions?
Joe Burrow's going to
Nobody
break
said he
their
wasn't-
franchise
nobody
record
said he
in like
wasn't-
only
nobody
for
said he
2 years. 3 years.
Rams. His stats are worse with the Rams.
Nobody said he wasn't a good quarterback. The Lions were a good offensive team. The Bengals are a good offensive team.
That's what I've been saying for 5 minutes.
So then, if anything, they're synonymous. They're both on good offensive teams with bad defenses.
That's what I've been saying. My whole argument has been mainly with Bryce, literally sitting here going, "What has Stafford done? What has Stafford done? Stafford did nothing."
No,
Then you said
no,
he's
we're-
done nothing for the Rams.
more.
If
He
we're
hasn't done
talking
more.
about, if
hasn't
we're
done more
talking
than
about
Joe Burrow.
Lions, if we're talking about Lions Stafford, you can't say you would take Lions Stafford over Burrow. They're basically the same person.
I said it was a good comparison because Stafford's a good quarterback for his.
Oh, I agree. It's a
Why-
good comparison.
But why are we taking current day Stafford over Joe Burrow?
I didn't
That's
say
the
I was
thing.
over him. That's the worst part. All I said.
I'm more so talking to Zach. But that's the thing. The point is to Zach. Zach would take Stafford. Current day Stafford is current day Stafford. Is not better than Burrow. If we're going to talk about Lions Stafford, then that's a different story. But then we're taking players at their peak, at their prime.
Well, even
Now,
Stafford
Stafford
might-
might-
we're talking about right now.
He's not doing bad now either. is the thing.
No,
No,
Stafford might win the
he's
MVP this
better
year.
than the league.
Stafford might win the MVP.
His yards per attempt is 7.6. Like it's
He's
very
gone.
fair
Yeah.
compare.
But put Burrow in Sean McVay's offense, and they would be just as good, if not better.
I just think the reaction to Stafford was insanely skewed to a certain direction that shouldn't be skewed toward.
I'm
His
not-
consistently has
not
been
taking current.
as good.
I'm not taking current Stafford over Burrow. Like it's. I don't
I'm
know
not
why
saying-
that's.
that is not what I've been debating this past 10 argument. That's not because I agree. I literally said I agree with you on that. We could run it back and I would prove I
Okay,
did. say
that's-
I agreed with you on that.
That's the only
My
argument
mission
that
is
should
Bryce
be.
being like Stafford's been nothing, and then everyone being like, "Oh,
I didn't say he did.
well,
I didn't say he did nothing. Now you're putting words in my mouth. I said he hasn't done as much as Joe Burrow.
Bryce, you've been changing your thing literally every 2 minutes."
That's exactly no. I said he hasn't done as much as Joe
No,
Burrow.
it isn't. Bryce,
The whole time I said that. That was the whole time I said that.
Don't
We have it
react
on
to
film.
reaction.
This has
On
been-
film. That's what I
This
said.
has been such a.
We
testing
should
pod.
have it on film.
have agreed to a 4-year.
Watch back the film, and then I want an actual apology.
No one's gonna understand anything
I'll
that just
wait.
happened.
I'll wait.
So
I'll wait for that apology.
Fucking dunce.
What a testy pod this is.
Fucking
You should be yelling at Zach for saying
Mainly
for
bullshit.
picking Stafford.
Bryce, you've been saying on some dumb shit right now, okay?
Are we gonna finish this QB list, or are we just gonna
I
roll
was
with
just
it?
trying-
RQBs
I
really.
wanted to fucking shout off a bunch of dumb stuff that made no fucking sense. Tua.
no,
So I thought 9.
no.
You're gonna say yes to this and you're wrong, but it's Drake May.
Yeah.
No.
See, again, I have been agreeing with Matt and Bryce most of the time, so I feel very vindicated in what I'm doing.
Why?
Because I have
Make
literally
you say
agreed with you guys for 90% of it.
It's the 1 year
Give me
thing. You can't take 1 year.
Give me 2 reasons why. Give me 2 reasons why he's better.
Who, Drake May?
Yeah, 2 reasons.
Because he's
I'm not even
healthy.
gonna ask 3.
I'm with
That's
that.
the only reason.
Because he's
I'm telling
healthy.
you right now.
And he's younger. If we're taking present day, I'm taking.
But that's the thing. We're not going off of age and contract.
You put Drake May in that offense, and they're fine. You put Drake May in that offense, and they're fine.
You put Joe
Okay,
Burrow in that
so-
offense, and they're fine.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to say, like, he would give the exact same impact that Burrow would give.
Okay, so Zach, if Jalen Hurts gets injured,
Mhm.
that means Daniel Jones is better because he's younger and he's healthy.
I don't think Daniel Jones is younger than Jalen Hurts, though.
He's also been hurt.
He's also been hurt more. Yeah.
But you can't hypothetically do an injury and then be like, well, there's other. That doesn't.
Well,
That didn't make any.
Zach straight up said a player is better because he's injured. A player is not injured.
Yeah, a quarterback that stays healthy is better than a quarterback that doesn't stay healthy.
And anyways,
All right, Tyler Shaw.
No.
You say
no, we can take out any rookie quarterbacks.
Jameis. Oh, that's almost the end of the list. That's the only one. There's one more. Jameis Winston.
No.
There's one more rookie. I mean, obviously.
No, not Jameis Winston, but I consider another quarterback on that team.
No.
Yeah, I consider Jackson Dart.
No.
Starting right now, my bad.
So you're dumb, Zach, because he's injured too.
Justin
Still?
Fields.
So your logic
Justin
is
Fields now.
No.
I thought he got shut down.
Are you trolling?
Taylor starts.
I'm not gonna comment.
No, I actually really don't think Joe Burrow's that good. I don't. I really don't.
You're saying you would consider Jackson Dart over Joe Burrow, please.
Like today, like if I was starting a franchise and I had, yeah, I would. I would consider it. I would look into it.
And you had to get on your side when this started.
Man,
It's okay. You don't have to. I don't need anyone on my side. I'm okay with this. I've always been the hot takes guy.
Zach,
Joe Burrow.
Zach, so you tell me if you know Joe Burrow.
But like, you are taking it to extremes.
I was being honest. I just don't think I put. All I said was Joe Burrow is leaning more towards Justin Herbert than he is towards the other direction. That's all I'm saying.
That is not all. No,
That's how I started. That's how I started this conversation.
That's not even
Did
true.
you
That's how I started this
Even that's
conversation.
not even true. Chargers have never sniffed a Super Bowl.
Zach, I have a question.
The one-hit wonder.
If you knew that Joe Burrow was going to have the injuries he had, after the year he had, after the year getting the Heisman, which is double the yards that any Heisman has, Julian Payne right now, double the yards.
Yeah, I don't know what he's what.
I don't know what he's saying.
I'm saying we still pick Joe Burrow first overall. If he was going to have this
Would
amount
you
of
pick
injuries.
Burrow first overall if you
Burrow
knew
first
he was still going to be injured this much?
If you knew he was
Who
gonna
are
have
the other quarterbacks in his
Yes.
class?
Yes.
I guess in that class, then yeah.
Who-
It all depends on who's in the class.
Yeah, I do feel like this is
who
a
went
little bit
second?
loaded question.
Who went after Joe Burrow that year?
I don't think anyone could.
Wasn't that?
I have no idea.
No, it all depends on who's in that class. I'm saying in the NFL, not in college.
Didn't what's the name of the Jets quarterback go out second?
2020.
Justin
Joe
Fields.
Burrow, Chase
Justin
Young,
Herbert,
Jeff Okuda,
Jordan
Andrew
Love.
Thomas, Tua, Justin Herbert,
Tua.
Derek Brown, Isaiah, C.J. Anderson. Oh, this was the C.D. Lamb draft. Where?
None of those.
So if you can,
No, I would have. I mean, Chase Young was not good.
Was Jalen Hurts that
Jeff
draft?
Okuda was not good.
Was that the Jalen Hurts
Jalen
draft?
Hurts, yes.
Yes.
Second
Yeah, he's the only
Jalen
quarterback I take over Joe Burrow in that draft.
Was it?
No.
Oh,
Oh,
you
I
would-
would 100%
you would-
rather have
Look
Jalen
at
Hurts.
No.
Zach, did you see his
Oh,
stats his year before he graduated? He
I
had
don't
like
care.
4 touchdowns and like 5
No.
passing
I
yards.
don't care.
We're not taking Jalen Hurts over Joe Burrow. It's not.
Well, I'm saying that today. Maybe in the draft, probably not.
No, I wouldn't today.
Oh, I would. 100%.
No.
Did we say Jordan Love?
No, Jalen Hurts.
No.
I'd also take Jordan Love.
No. I don't.
I'd also take Jordan
I
Love.
don't want Brett Favre Jr.
I'd also take Jordan Love.
No.
Yeah, no, I would. Like, truly.
I make sports decisions.
Do you guys want to hear a crazy one?
I don't even think Jordan Love's good.
You want to know who else I take, too?
Jordan Love?
I take Tennessee Titans quarterback.
Jordan Love is
just-
an average quarterback.
I take Cam Ward.
Jordan
Zach,
Love.
you need to get kicked off.
Slightly.
No, I don't. Give me Cam Ward. Cam Ward is going to be a disgusting quarterback.
Josh Allen light. He makes bad decisions as Josh Allen. He has just as good an arm.
Who?
I'd rather have Jaden Daniels.
Matt, what do you think of Cam Ward?
Cam Ward. I'd rather have Jaden Daniels.
Gonna be fine if they get him.
Yeah.
I
think Cam Ward is like top 5, top 6.
I'm a Cam Ward truther. I was just looking at a Cam Ward cut up. He makes them insane.
Yeah, Cam is insane. That work ethic, the work ethic, like everything about Cam Ward is just.
No, I'm not taking skinny man.
No, giving an injured quarterback, another injured quarterback.
Wait, who?
Yeah, no, I don't want Jaden Daniels.
I take over Burrow.
No, I don't want Jaden Daniels over Burrow. Hell
Your
no.
recency
You would
bias.
take,
Hell
you would
no.
take, you would take an injured player over an injured
Hell
player.
no.
I would take Jaden Daniels.
Now you're contradicting yourself.
Jaden Daniels is
Hell
good.
no. You said just a minute ago. You said one hit wonder, man.
Jaden Daniels is not a one hit wonder.
Washington's a one hit wonder.
I would agree with, but I don't think Jaden Daniels is.
Just the same.
Jaden Daniels and Jackson Dart have the same issue of taking too many hits. They need to learn to get out of bounds, get down, and they're both very good quarterbacks. They just can't. And I'm not referencing Jalen here to glaze Hurts, but Hurts gets down.
I'm doing that clip.
He does it better. Like
I'm doing that clip with Dak just said.
We're all missing the real quarterback that's better than Burrow, though, and that's Brock Purdy.
Fuck yeah, dude. What are you talking about? Guys.
Mac fucking
He
Jones.
paid way more than Mac Jones, who did the same exact thing.
This should be your take. I would agree with your take if you replaced Burrow with Purdy. Purdy's not that good.
That's not even the conversation, though. That's not a hot take.
I will say.
I mean, I think it is.
This is my hot take that Burrow is leaning more towards Herbert than he is leaning more towards the other.
You already gave your hottest take. You said you would lean towards Jackson Dart.
I don't think there's a problem with that.
When you say leaning towards Herbert,
He said
Yeah.
Cam Ward,
on a
Cam
scale,
Ward, Jack Dart.
Bryce, shut up. Shut up.
that need?
Say it again, son.
Oh God!
If you're saying that he is leaning towards Herbert,
Okay.
on a scale of 1 to 5,
3.
1 being Burrow,
3.
5 being Herbert, where
3 right in the middle. He's right in the middle. He's right in the middle.
See,
You're not towards it. Middle.
He has one more injury season or one more mediocre season. I don't. He has better. So what would you say? What would you say, Matt? He was 3 or 4. How many quarterbacks would you take over him? 3.
He's 4.
So you would have 4. To me, he has a better chance of going. He's not going to go up, but he's going to go down pretty hard. That's what I'm trying to get at, and I don't know if that's considered a hot take, but
I don't think he's gonna go up.
Why would you say?
Because I think Lamar's gonna age.
They get him a defense. He's going to be good.
But I just think someone's going to overtake Burrow. That's just what I'm. That's all I'm saying. You got Drake May. There's just quarterbacks that.
I don't know.
Matt said it before. I just feel like
hypothetical. You can't talk about hypotheticals.
Of course it's hypotheticals, Bryce. We're doing a fucking podcast.
Yeah.
Like,
why would you?
if Hurts or whatever was injured, Daniel Jones. So
I know.
If Hurts was injured, I'd rather have Tanner McKee. Like I take Tanner McKee over Burrow. No, actually, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's across the line.
Yeah, that's OD, bro.
I think Shador Sanders, yeah.
Oh my god.
Shador is not that bad. I will go on it. I'm going to go on the record and say Shador is, if they put a team around him, can be decent.
I think I'm the outlier. I still think Shador is worth his draft pick. Not beside all the drama, what I saw from him in college was worth like a 5th round pick.
I would agree with that. I don't think he had first round potential, but to say he's not he can't. I think he'd be a good quarterback. I do.
I don't think his trajectory is anything more than a Jameis Winston. I would
have picked him over Tyler Shuck.
Yeah, I would have too.
I agree with Dylan.
Dylan Shuck is.
How old was Shador when he was drafted?
24. 23.
That's old. You say 24? That's old for.
I don't think he's.
No, I don't think he was 24.
That would be pretty old. Right?
Is Dylan Gabriel ever going to stick again? Because he only didn't work because he got injured.
20.
Now
so he was 22 when he was drafted. Wasn't Shuck 26 when he was drafted?
Yes, Shuck's old.
Give them 2 years and have a quarterback that's not even Shador. It's the Browns.
But
That
I'm thinking
means nothing against Shador. That means
No, they're not.
I'm thinking about the Saints though. Like, why would you take a 26-year-old prospect in the first when you could have taken someone of value in that pick and then still got Shador in the fourth?
That's a whole different conversation. That's a whole.
Yeah, so
They
that's
traded.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Shador may track to be maybe.
We need a local.
Shador may track to
Where's
only.
Kenny Pickett?
We doing a local Saints.
Where's Kenny Pickett?
Shador is going to amount to. He may win a Super Bowl, and I'm not going to say he's going to be Super Bowl caliber, but he might carry to one. And I think he's going to be a starter.
That far.
I think he starts. Truly,
I think he can. I think he's capable of making
he's capable of
throws to
Yes.
be a starter.
Yes.
I swear, I see him on a Justin Fields, Jameis Winston type career path. I really do.
I think it'll be better than Fields.
Yeah.
As a pass.
I agree.
Fields
What if-
really just.
What
Fields doesn't.
What if the
Fields
what
doesn't
if Shador
process well.
sucks?
I don't know
here?
who else. I don't know what else I would compare it to. Teddy
What if
Bridgewater.
Shador sucks?
That's
here?
another
Teddy
good one.
Bridgewater.
Maybe yeah. I would. Yeah, Teddy's not bad.
But
That's
like,
just where
what
like,
if
shooting out
Shador-
of college.
probably in Shador's head, that's probably a bad thing. But if you think about it,
No, it is bad. That it would be a bad thing.
Well,
in an overall life thing, though, like,
It'd be
how
a
bad?
brand maybe.
But like in reality,
quarterback.
I don't think there's a better spot, a better position in football than the backup quarterback, because you still get paid a couple $1 million, and you're most just to not see the field. Like, you're just there, you know. Blue Mountain State, bro. Blue Mountain State taught me real things.
What, Bruce?
I said, if Shador sucks this year and they draft him on next year, is Deshaun potentially gonna have a resurgence?
No.
He's still on the team.
He's just because they signed one of the worst contracts in NFL.
Yeah.
He's also still injured,
Yeah,
technically,
but-
too, because he had his leg blown up
I
last
don't
year.
but you
I generally don't think he's in there.
You don't-
I don't think he's
you
gonna
don't
start
think
again.
that if they
Yeah.
draft him on you don't think if they draft him on next year, Shador sucks. They already know what they have with Gabriel.
I don't think they drafted
They
anyone
draft
last year.
What the Browns are going to do? It's the Browns.
The
All
Browns
those
should build around, in my opinion.
They're gonna draft.
Yeah, the Browns
They're
need to not.
going to draft. Yeah, they're going to draft someone unless you're wins
Not high, they
three
won't.
more games.
I would say the Browns do not draft a quarterback within the first 4 rounds. 4 or 5, I would say. This upcoming
No, they
round.
will.
Yeah.
They will.
Not this year.
I don't think
Not this year. I don't think so.
No, I think they will.
I think it all
I
depends
think-
on how Shador
I
ends
think
the year, too, but I think...
I don't know.
I think they're
Whatever
gonna
they
get.
do, I don't think they.
I think they're gonna get mad
I
that
don't
they
think they
didn't
will.
pick
But they
points
just
earlier.
drafted 2 quarterbacks.
They don't- they
You're
won't.
going to draft 3 quarterbacks in 2 years.
No, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, they did two quarterbacks
They need to.
with what at what value?
I can
like
see
one-
them drafting.
one okay
a
value,
wide-
one
I've seen them drafting a wide receiver.
I could see them trying to get Ryan Williams or someone of that caliber.
Lemon.
Or Lemon.
Mhm.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
Lemon.
yeah,
Yeah, I could see someone of that caliber.
Offensive line.
Yeah.
That's how you keep your young quarterbacks healthy and
Yeah.
thriving.
The Giants, the Giants should get Lemon.
Do the right
The Giants
thing.
get
I
Lemon.
don't think they're going to go quarterback.
No,
That just seems a little That's egregiously Browns.
Yeah.
If they do that, it'll be the most Browns thing possible. But
Yeah.
stupidity.
I have nothing left. We are. It's about an hour and 20 in.
Yeah, now we're.
you can get
Yeah.
the. I've been sitting here. This conversation was fine though. I was going to say let's get to the picks,
Oh,
but I was
okay,
okay
yeah.
with this conversation, so that's why I didn't.
Okay. Yeah,
No, I've been ready for
let's
that.
run through the picks real fast.
Got 3 Thanksgiving games. The first Thanksgiving game is Green Bay at Detroit, 1 p.m.
Detroit.
All Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit.
I
would love one day.
On this, I'm just gonna list it for the 4 of us. I do have Scott's picks. Though.
Yeah.
Josh Pickson.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. That's just gonna be a separate thing, though.
Yeah,
I
Not
would
gonna-
love one day for Dallas to play Detroit on Thanksgiving, but then they'd have to find 2 other games.
Yeah.
They'd waste
games
them.
right now.
Yeah.
Speaking of the 4:30 game, is the Chiefs at the Cowboys, which kind of goes into some
Cowboys.
conspiracy, but
I'm going
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Conspiracy.
I'm
I
going
think-
Cowboys.
the Cowboys and Chiefs
Cowboys.
both get second half resurgences just before playing each other on Thanksgiving.
I mean,
I'm going Dallas.
Here's what I will say. Here's the only thing I'll say to that. Cowboys traded for Quentin Williams. Quentin's been playing well.
Yep.
They played the booty Raiders and they played the anemic offense Eagles.
Yeah.
So I'm not ready to make
Get them better
too
right
much
before
of
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
I'm
right.
still taking Dallas. Are we all taking Dallas? Or?
Yeah, I'm taking Dallas.
I'm taking Dallas.
Like, what are you taking?
I gotta take Dallas.
I think he said Dallas.
They gotta jump. They gotta jump the Packers, the Lions, and Panthers.
I'm lone
to be able to make the playoffs.
You're going Chiefs, though?
Oh,
Yeah.
he thinks the NFL is conspiracying harder for the Chiefs than Dallas.
Well, actually, the conspiracy was just ratings. The game was just play.
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah,
Ratings,
I
yeah.
want just to win.
I
You
think this game's gonna break the ratings record.
Yeah, it might.
So too.
Yeah.
The way the Chiefs were able to come back against the Colts, who I
They both
think
had double-digit comebacks.
know every position, whatever, blah blah blah. I think the Colts are slightly better than the Cowboys just overall. So I think the Chiefs edge them out just a little bit. I think it's gonna be a close game though.
I think it's gonna be a close game too.
No more than a touchdown. 3-7.
Nah,
3-7.
I think Dallas comes out and smokes them.
Regardless of which team wins, I don't think it's going to be like
Yeah,
dominant.
I think Dallas comes out and smokes
I
them.
would love for Dallas to come out and smoke them.
The 8 o'clock or the night game, 8:20.
The game no one watches.
I'm looking at the logos and for some
Game
reason,
everybody sleep for a fact. Super
Bengals
drunk.
at Joe Burrow against Lamar Jackson.
Oh, is Burrow back?
Wait, the Ravens.
Yeah, Burrow's playing.
I did the Ravens.
Oh, well, that said Lamar.
I did the
I'm
Ravens.
taking the
I did the
Ravens.
Ravens.
Fuck Burrow.
Right, yeah, I'm taking
I'm
taking the
Joe
Ravens.
Burrow. I'm taking Joe Burrow.
You know what?
I'm
No,
taking
Stone,
Joe
put me down for the Bengals.
Going that way.
No. You
I'm picking the
you
Bengals.
can't say Lamar's better and
I'm picking the
then
Bengals.
pick the
I'm
Bengals.
picking the Bengals.
I think you're both wrong because Joe Burrow isn't going to make that defense any better.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Yeah,
going.
he's not, and he's gonna be rusty probably.
First
So.
game
I'm gonna go. I'll lone wolf Bengals. I don't care.
Dog idiot about Cincy.
No, you're not lone wolfing.
Yeah,
I picked the Bengals.
Oh, okay. Yeah, me and Bryce got Bengals.
What are you going with, Matt? You said Baltimore.
Nah, yeah, Ravens.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna go
I
Bengals.
their defense is going to be. Oh, yeah.
You know what it is?
Black Friday.
Real quick though, the Ravens' offense is not what it used to be, and I don't know if it'll ever get back to that.
Beat the Bengals defense.
I mean, true.
They're
Also
last
a good
in
point.
every metric.
True.
The Eagles playing Black
Bengals
Friday?
defense is the last.
Oh, the
Bears.
31st or 30th. One of the two.
Bears,
Bears,
Black Friday.
Yeah.
Philly.
I'm gonna go.
Eagles.
I'm gonna go Eagles. They
Yeah,
can't.
I'm gonna go Eagles, but I
Bears
don't have a good feeling.
We all picking Philly.
Yeah, I don't.
The Bears have been too scrappy. Like they've been
So
very
weird.
I
scrappy.
feel like that's the
They're
perfect
losing.
team to play us, though.
That has to come to an end at some point.
The issue with the Bears is like I think their defense like creates turnovers a lot. I think
Yeah.
they get a lot of turnovers. So that
So you know who that defense also has?
I will.
Jalen Johnson or your
CJ. He's been playing very well for them too.
No, he
I
hasn't.
will.
Yeah, he came in. He's playing pretty well for
He's
them.
playing well for them, but he is on
playing.
the
No, he's
Yeah,
he
he's
destroyed.
on
He
Bears.
destroyed the Giants.
Yeah, he's playing pretty
He
decent.
destroyed the Giants.
I don't know.
I will eat my words and say that Caleb Williams is a good quarterback if
Better
he
than Burrow.
equals by
no.
by 10 points. At 10 points.
I won't.
I'm just confused. I don't see what he's doing in his 4 games in Chicago that you think he's doing so good.
This is just off
And
Twitter.
one,
That's all I've been saying. He's from their beat reporters are saying he's playing good for them.
The whole team has been playing good. Well, the whole team has been good.
Yeah, the whole
They've
team's
been
been
coming
good.
The defense definitely has been playing better.
Yeah,
Getting turnovers and stuff.
they have a good linebacker. Couple good linebackers actually.
Don't they have
at Cleveland.
they have a bunch of old Eagles. They have a bunch of old Eagles
Ooh.
players on the team. Old Eagles, don't they?
Yep.
San Francisco at Cleveland.
San Francisco.
And Fran.
Jacksonville
Jaguars.
versus Tennessee.
I need.
What is it?
Jacksonville against Tennessee.
Jacksonville.
Yeah, Jacksonville. Yeah,
Titans are
the
1-10.
Titans are just they're just bad.
7-4.
Would I be crazy to say that?
that?
Would I be crazy to say that if I had to start a team today, I'd take Cam Ward over Trevor Lawrence?
Based on
If we're including
based on what he's done,
Wait, in contracts.
what we know actively,
he's a good quarterback, so that's actually not that crazy to me. I think he's in the worst situation of like possible.
I think Trevor Lawrence is. I think Trevor Lawrence has done more, but I don't think Lawrence is going to be anything better than what he is. So
I think
yeah,
Trevor Lawrence
we haven't seen all of Cam
for
Ward
what
yet.
They hyped
We haven't
him
seen all
as
Cam
the
Ward, so I would
next
take him.
Peyton Manning.
Yes.
They've
And he has not lived up to
Jack
the
squad.
It's funny because
For
he's
that
showing
one
it
clip,
and then
that
he's
one
not
clip,
showing it at the same time.
The high school clip from him throwing the ball across the whole field, I was like, yep, number one overall, he's going to be great.
He makes a couple of really good throws a game, but then he makes some throws where it's like you look like
He just makes some bonehead
you're a
decisions.
second-year quarterback. Yeah.
It's the bonehead
Do
decisions.
you think it's all him, or do you think it's partially coaching too?
No,
Well,
Didn't he have Doug?
I mean,
he said what, 3 coaches and he was bad for all of them?
Trevor Lawrence also had that whole thing though, where there's the compilation of all the drops.
Yeah. He's also had probably
I
bad receivers as
remember
well,
that
too.
being a thing.
Yeah.
I will say though, he's the one quarterback that I did not think deserves his contract when he got it because they paid him early.
Tua Tagovailoa?
him and Tua.
Tua.
They paid
Kyler
him
Murray?
And Tua.
Him and Tua didn't deserve to get paid.
Daniel
And
Jones?
Kyler.
Him and Tua got him and him.
No,
It was
Daniel
him, Tua, and Jordan Love that got paid.
Bryce, the
Daniel
Giants
Jones
paid
paid
Daniel Jones. You guys paid him.
We're not talking about that now.
No, that's
not
still a
talking about that.
contract.
We're talking about now. We're talking about now.
But that's
He's making 17 mil now. We're not talking about then.
don't bring that up.
Daniel Jones. Texans at Colts.
Colts.
Texans.
Ooh, interesting.
Colts.
I'm going Colts.
I
They
might.
have the best defense in the league. And
I was about to say,
Houston does?
You picked Houston?
Like legitimately, they have, if not the
You
best.
picked Houston, so?
5 or 3. I'm picking Houston.
Oh, I thought I was gonna lone wolf.
Zach,
this year. I'm taking Houston, too.
Houston's good this year. Do you not know that?
No.
Yeah, Houston's defense is really
Houston
good.
defense is ball.
Houston,
Yeah.
Houston's 6 and 5. 6 and 5,
I
something like
think
that.
their defense is going to shut
With
down
Davis Mills, yeah.
offense.
Yep. Was there any more? What's the next
I
one?
didn't,
Oh, me?
I didn't hear your guys.
Me and her take Colts.
Oh, okay.
Which
Oh,
I'm
wait,
not too
Davis
happy
Mills
about.
is what's the name out for the year?
Stroud, I don't know.
He's still in concussion protocol.
Saints at
That's all he had was a concussion.
I think so. Saints and
Oh,
Dolphins.
give me the Dolphins. I don't like either of these.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Saints. I'm gonna go to the Dolphins too as well.
2-9.
You mean the Dolphins?
I never pick them.
Yeah, Dolphins.
Falcons at Jets. Gross.
Jets.
Games.
Give me the
Yes,
give me the
gross.
Jets. Give me the
Hey,
Jets.
you guys taking Jets?
Oh no! I'm sorry. No. Give me the Falcons. Give me the Falcons. Give me Kirk Cousins Falcons. Give me the Falcons.
Yeah, give me the Falcons.
Give me the Falcons. I don't know what I was saying. Yeah, give me the
Kirk
Falcons.
Cousins versus Tyrod Taylor.
Bryce, what are you going with? Little smirk on your
You
face.
just gotta look at straight up, like just.
I'm going to Falcons now. I'm going to the Falcons
Just
now.
look
Yeah,
at
I'll
the
take it.
talent. Look at the talent on each side. There's just more talent on each side.
Yeah, that like the Jets are bad.
And the
Look at
Falcons
the
have
Falcons
Bijan. There's just players they have it.
Yeah. Rams at Panthers.
Rams.
Rams
Rams might run the table. I'm not even lying.
Cardinals at Bucks.
Rams gonna do all this.
Bucks.
Rams gonna do all this and get to the playoffs and lose.
Bucks.
No, probably not.
I'm going Bucks though.
Bucks versus who?
Cardinals. But again,
Cardinals.
keep in mind,
I need to.
is
I
Teddy
need to know-
Bridgewater playing?
Teddy Bridgewater starting.
That
I
could
might
change
just
the
go. Yeah,
I'm still going
just
Buccaneers.
go with the.
Wait, is that really an
Um,
option? Teddy Bridgewater starting?
He is starting.
That's their backup.
He's their backup.
You must be Baker Mayfield has a low grade sprained shoulder.
Yeah.
He's not.
Well,
yeah,
I thought Teddy
Mayfield
Bridgewater was
ain't-
retired.
I don't think Mayfield.
I thought he
He
was
literally came back last. Bryce,
Wow.
where have you been?
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, where have you been? This is like 2 weeks ago.
How do you get
I
why
didn't
I
watch the
yelled
last.
at certain takes?
I didn't watch the last game.
This is 2
I
weeks
don't
ago.
watch other teams. Like
I was
that.
asleep for most of it too.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
And I said,
Yeah, contingent. I'm gonna. What's
I'm
the?
going contingent on Bridgewater playing Arizona versus.
Yeah,
I'm going
I'm gonna
Buccaneers.
take Arizona.
I'm still going Buccaneers.
I'm with Matt, honestly.
Yeah, I'm going. I'm still
I'm gonna
taking
take
Bucks.
Arizona.
That's just why I wanted to make that clear. Because if it was Baker, I would take Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna still take the Bucks.
All right. Minnesota at Seattle.
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 Yeah, I figured. I was already typing all.
Bro,
Raiders at Chargers.
Jackson Smith,
Chargers.
Chargers,
Bills at Steelers.
Bills.
I don't think that's such a quick response, to be
Bills have
honest.
Bills have been very uninspiring. Like
The Bills should win. But are they going to win?
I'm gonna say
Bills.
Bills.
Defense. Just go back to my little cold.
I'm gonna
say the Bills because
Bills.
I want
Wait,
that division to be more screwed up.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna say Bills.
Yeah,
Me too. I think I'm
I'm
still going to go
Bills.
Bills,
Man, Roddy.
but I'm still going to go. No, it's not even Rodgers. It's Mason Rudolph, right?
Yeah, I don't even know if Rodgers.
No,
It's
Rodgers,
Mason Rudolph.
Rodgers might be back.
Oh, still.
Might be back.
Actually, I don't know. If it's Rodgers, I don't know.
He was
not-
questionable. He was questionable last week. Questionable.
Yeah, nah. Give me the Bills. Give me the Bills.
He doesn't. Aaron Rodgers does not make the team.
No, Stone, here's my thing. So I think the Steelers' defense is good, and I think Aaron Rodgers gives them a chance to keep them in the game. That's more so what I'm...
He makes the team better than it was last year.
This is what you're thinking of old Steelers teams. Their defense is not good this year.
I thought their defense was good.
Wait.
No, they were supposed to be the best. They were supposed to be really good. They were, yeah. They spent a lot of money, and they paid a lot of people, and they're not
28th
living up.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And
Yeah, I'll go Bills then.
They were supposed to be good.
I think I just like Jalen Ramsey a lot.
Total defense is 28th.
DK hasn't done anything. DK hasn't done anything, really.
They're 7th in points.
Mm.
So I guess they don't let teams score, but I need to see I need to see the content.
Jalen Ramsey is having a really good year. That's why he's very
I
dominant.
tell you with the betting research and the fantasy research that they are, if not last, bottom 10 to 12 in multiple categories.
So I'll go Bills there.
Not that pick what you want to pick.
No, I'm going Bills. No, I like the information there. Bills.
I think Steelers hold weight from their history, not their current yet. Broncos at Washington.
Broncos.
That's fair. And Monday Night Football, December 1st, actually. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Giants at New England.
New England. Go ahead, Bryce.
Oh,
we already know you got to pick.
Giants.
Yep.
Bryce is lone wolfing the Monday Night Football.
I forgot the Giants. I forgot they blessed the Giants with one more primetime game this year.
Jameis Winston on prime time movie.
No. Jameis Winston will not be playing.
Why?
Because what's his name was limited a week last week, so he's gonna be back probably.
Who?
Why is he looking at you?
Jackson Dart?
I thought they shut him down for the season.
No. What do you mean shut? He has a concussion.
Why would they play him? They're out of the playoffs.
Yeah,
no, they shut him down for the season.
Well, what do you mean? Because he's their starting quarterback. He's their starting quarterback when they drafted.
Get him reps. Gotta play him.
The same reason why the Bengals are playing a player who's coming back from injury and not shutting down their season, because they think they still have a chance. And the Giants are legit out.
But,
he's trending towards playing.
I get what Zach's saying, though. You guys have no legit chance. Why? Injury. I get that.
He's just going to keep taking hits. It's just not worth it.
Because you want him to develop.
What? Get more hits? Take more hits. Okay.
I mean, hey, he has to play. You're not going to sit your starter.
I don't think.
You're gonna tell Joe Burrow to sit. You're gonna tell Joe Burrow to sit because he takes too many hits and he's coming back from injury and his team's most likely 99% not going to make the playoffs. No.
I'm actually going to speak for Zach here. We're talking about Jackson Dart having a very serious concussion injury that just happened.
I wouldn't.
I actually agree with Bryce here. If you want him to be your starter, you play him. Sitting him,
I think you can talk. I think you can make the argument for both.
Sitting him does nothing for you. If he's going to go into next year, if he's going to go into next year and be the same player, then he's going to ruin next year too. There's no point.
Face value makes sense. I think the way Bryce is starting to argue about it is a little.
I'm not saying
I think you're making an argument for both.
I'm not saying he should be 100% healthy. He should. They should sit him.
I'm talking. And DeBall had to freak out to get him out there. Just for him, 1 week later, 2 weeks later, to get another concussion and be like, that's a fair thing to be like, this is a young rookie quarterback. Do we want to do a tag lower him?
Yeah.
If you're gonna complain like that, you need to complain about Jaden Daniels because Jaden Daniels does the same as that crap.
Him this game.
Look where he's at.
Listen, that's the only thing I'd say. If you wanted to keep him out of this start, fine. I wouldn't shut him down though.
I thought I saw a report that he was shut down. That's the thing. I thought I saw that.
He's not. I will say he's not shut down.
Okay, then I guess he's playing, but I don't know. I don't
get it. I get both standpoints on this. You give the rookie the reps so you get acclimated to the NFL game.
Yeah.
Then at the same time, do you jeopardize? I think both points have a fair.
I just think
back.
My only thing to that point is he'd have to be a different player. If he's gonna be the same player, waiting till next year does nothing because he's gonna get concussion next year too.
You can retool next year.
Tell him not to take those hits.
But you can't really you can retool, but at the same time,
and how much is he going to learn under an interim head coach?
Even if you want to teach him how to slide better and take care of his body, he has to play.
Yeah, I get that too.
What do you mean? How much is he going to learn under interim head coach? The same coach has been there all year.
No, for sure.
But I get what Matt's saying too. Like game speed.
No, I do. That's why I said
speed angle. Trying to slide while two guys are.
It's game speed and it's all that.
I don't.
Zach just said.
I don't.
Interim head coach. Like, what are you playing besides reps? What are you playing for? I get that.
That's all.
Because that's your.
I look at it this way.
Him as your starter. I think I'm taking the young out of it and just picturing anybody. If it was her
starter,
that's fair.
You play Dart. You continue to build chemistry with the players. You play Winston. Solely for him to be a backup next year, because 100% he's the backup next year. He's signed for 2 years. He's signed for 2 years.
Who's the backup?
That's the other thing I will say.
Winston's the backup. He's signed for 2 years, and that if you start Winston the rest of the season, you're basically saying you don't care about building like a locker room culture. Like you don't really like.
That's not true. That's not true.
I don't agree with locker room culture. I don't agree with locker room culture.
You fired a coach,
you're punting though. You're definitely punting because Jameis isn't your future. You don't have another quarterback on your roster that's your future, so you're just wasting time.
This is why I don't know if I agree with what you said about Hurts. If we had the same record as the Giants do right now,
I wouldn't want Hurts back. No,
I wouldn't put him back out there.
Here's the thing.
Why?
You wouldn't want him
regardless.
Regardless. Can I talk?
Regardless.
Just ask why. Can I answer? Okay. What's the benefit?
Yeah.
A risk of injury.
I think
Hurts. You're paying him a massive contract.
But don't you want to?
I wanted to get more hurt.
But don't you want to get Dart to that point?
But already on the
Hurt should not have. You should not have to worry about your quarterback every week getting hurt. You should want every week. You want the best opportunity to win, no matter what your record is.
Not if you're already eliminated from the playoffs. You have a bad record.
But then you're actively losing, and you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't actively be losing.
Your future has to play. I agree with not wanting him to start, but I think they'd start. Like, again, same situation with the Eagles. I wouldn't want him to start as an Eagles fan, but I do think they would. I think Sirianni would start him, though. I don't think he's shutting him down with you.
It will say as a Giants fan right now, I would rather put in my backup quarterback who should be worse because my record's already so bad.
I gotta see.
At this point, we fired our head coach. We fired the defensive coordinator. Right. So you have punted the season already. The
season's already punted.
What happens with Dart?
The season's already punted. That's my thing.
Season's never punted, though.
Do you want pick 19 or do you want pick 10
or lower?
You get what I'm saying?
So I would say more so 15 or 5 stone. Like that's what I'd say. Like you want 5 or you want 15?
You're gonna have the same pick regardless because I think Jameis is giving you as good a chance as Dart was giving you. So putting Dart in is not going to make them win.
We don't.
So then why put him in?
We don't know. We don't know if Jackson Dart is the future yet. So that's why you need to continue to play him so we can figure out.
Do you want to risk him then becoming Tua over a failed season already?
No,
That
we want him to learn
again,
from this mistake and not do stupid stuff
he
like that
can
in the future.
still.
What
I
if
don't
he gets-
think waiting till next year prevents him from becoming Tua. He could wait till next year and still take hits the same way and become Tua.
As him getting
It's
hit,
just
and
less
hitting
hits,
his
though.
head on the field and getting concussion. And
There's so many variables to it.
No, yeah,
That's what I mean.
resting
I don't
him
mean,
this
like-
start, I fully agree, but I just wouldn't shut him down.
So,
That's what I'm saying. He
I'll
has
say
to play
this.
the rest. He has to play this year.
If
He
in
has to play
2021,
this year.
if in 2021 the Eagles were what 2-8, right? That's what the Giants are 2-8, 3-8. What are the Giants? 2-9. If the Eagles in 2021,
2-10.
if the Eagles were 2-10 in 2021 when Hurts was his first year starting, and Hurts had a major concussion and other injuries, and at this time of the year,
in a month.
I would not want to see him back. Let him rest.
Wait, I'm talking about.
You didn't know Hurts was going to be a future at that time.
I mean,
What?
I'm not
Bryce?
talking about his skill set. I'm talking
You didn't
about.
know. You didn't know when you drafted Hurts that he was going to be your franchise.
I
You
have
were
a
already a
feeling.
franchise quarterback.
But he was the franchise quarterback in 2021. He was the guy. That was him. He was the guy.
So he wasn't a rookie though.
But he was the guy.
He already played the prior year
Like, he
prior.
wasn't-
No, he didn't. He only played half the year prior.
You have to
He
count.
played it though.
As he
Half the year.
Okay, you have to.
He wasn't coming off two
quarterback
concussions
A.
and other injuries.
Quarterback. Me, if quarterback A.
No,
A,
he's coming off a bad
he'd
a
be
bad
like, I
play
don't
by
care if Hurts or I don't even care who the name.
Wentz. Just like
But they're not the same
Stark came in for a
situation.
bad play.
They're not the same
It's still-
I'm not
situation.
talking about bad
it's
play.
still just the
I'm
fact
not
that
bad play.
Jameis is on his way out. Jameis is on his
No,
way
they're gonna
out.
have
But
Jameis
you're
next year.
having your rookie quarterback.
We're having
Yeah,
Jameis
but Jameis
next
is
year
on
in
his
the
way
locker room.
out of the league. You have to see
One of
what
my
you have
arguments.
in your rookie quarterback.
Isn't preseason for what we're talking about?
No,
No,
preseason
'cause
means
they're not going
nothing.
to play that.
Not
They're not
anymore,
going to
yeah.
play
Preseason-
Not anymore.
a whole bunch in the
Preseason meant nothing.
Yeah, not anymore.
Everyone says that.
Why? So what makes these games that much more important when you're already eliminated?
Because they're still
But
because
other
they're
teams-
still
I
regular
guess.
season real
It's
games.
a regular
Other
season
teams
Yeah,
are
game.
I
playing
can
hard
see
games.
that. I just
Other
I
teams are
don't.
still playing hard in preseason though. That's when you're gonna have.
No,
players
nah.
playing
You're
hard.
not playing your starters. No,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're not playing. You're not playing starters, so
Jackson
you're not
Darwin
going to
played
get
against
full.
third
Starters,
stringers in
players
preseason.
trying
You're
to
not going to
make.
get full one on. But
You're
you're not going to
not
get full
trying.
ones though. You're not going to get full one-on-ones.
Yeah,
Like
but what?
ones versus ones, first team offense versus first
Jackson
team.
Dart was playing
You're not gonna
against third
get that.
stringers in the preseason.
Well, then you have him start. You know, other teams do start their starters, right?
But then what if he gets a concussion in the preseason? Then they're going to get
And what if he
ripped
gets
for
a
starting him in the
concussion
preseason.
2-10.
He started every. No,
exact
Jackson Dart
same.
did start every preseason game. He started every preseason game. Jackson Dart.
I bet you he won't next year.
Yeah, he will not.
Because now
And
they're concerned over the injury.
They solely started
Nah,
him
'cause he's-
because
'cause he's their starter.
they knew Russ was going to start the season as the starter, and they knew Dart wasn't going to get any reps during practice.
Yeah, so you start. Yeah, that's why backups
So he
get more
started
reps.
every. So he
I
started
think you
every.
make a really convincing argument both ways. I just that's
I
more
really
so.
do too.
Yeah, I think
I
that's
don't-
how it should end because I think we're both making good. Everyone's making good points.
Yeah, I think we're
I think-
agree
I
to
think-
disagree. On
Yeah,
that.
that's
I
more.
think,
That's the one
I
about
think you
other
need
ones.
to see him play more. You can't just let him sit and
Because I could see that. I could also see
he's
like
going to be the guy.
I think it's also we can see both sides, but it's
But
also
I think you're only looking at the positives, and you're not paying any attention to
Yeah.
the negative of what can happen from him playing off of 2 concussions.
And then
Yeah,
one concussion.
just don't
One
know.
concussion.
You
What
don't
had
know what he,
2?
you don't know what he is yet.
One.
That's
He's had one.
also the thing. You don't know what he is yet. Which
No,
is why
the first one
yeah.
was not a concussion. It was a check to see if he had concussion. No concussion.
His
It was the
coach got fucking fined because they couldn't do the concussion check. He had a concussion.
no. He didn't have a concussion. They did the check. He was fine. That's why he went back.
No,
and
they
played.
didn't, guys. That was the whole reason why your coach got punished, because he literally stopped the doctors from doing their job.
No,
he
didn't.
tried
Nah,
to.
didn't.
He tried to. They
He
kicked him
didn't.
out. Did you watch?
They didn't
You were
rule
not
that he
watching
had
the game. I was
a-
watching the game. They kicked him out. They
Bro,
finished
he
the.
literally yelled
He was
at the
fine. He came back in.
doctor. Multiple
Yeah, but if,
Yeah. Okay.
if
Even
they
I
after
still
ruled
did
that
the
he had a
test.
concussion
yelled at the
during the
doctor.
game,
They
they wouldn't
They
let him.
still. They still.
That's what
Okay.
you from your head coach.
He yelled
Nah,
at them.
Start him anyway
If-
and put him out
They
there
still did
anyway.
the test,
That's
though.
why he got fined.
He went to
Nah,
the locker room
he
too.
He didn't have a concussion though. If they would have ruled he had a concussion, he would have had to get taken out of the game. Dable did go in the tent
not
and
fully tested.
Dable went in the tent and yelled at the medical
get him out.
examiner, but yeah,
kicked
but
him out and
they
got
didn't
fined
rule
for
that he had a concussion and Dable made him play.
Because
They can't do
someone
that.
kind of, disrupted the test.
Yeah, but they
No, he
can't-
tried to. He tried to.
They
He
can't
didn't
make
get it. He
they
tried to.
can't make a concussed player play though.
Not
They
anymore,
still
you
had
can't.
to do the check.
Technically.
Yeah, they had to do the check
Technically.
and rule him okay.
He had
They
one
can't make
concussion.
the best player play.
And
He
halfway
He had
through,
2 concussions. Do you know who else
Either
had
way-
a concussion? Jalen
either
Hurts
way-
thumbs up after that bad hit 2 years ago.
Listen,
There's times players get away with.
I love that. No, that was
was
last year. Stone, wasn't it? The Jalen Hurts thumbs up. That's one of my favorite pictures.
That's like players had
That
players.
was my favorite. One of my favorite still pictures.
The coach is literally berating the medical staff as they're trying to do their job. That's all.
He's young. You gotta play him. This one
I
thing
will
if
say,
he's your
though,
bona fide
Start
starter. But
needs to
he's not
slide.
your bona fide starter. You don't know what you have in him. You might
He
be
needs to
drafting
slide.
another quarterback in 2 years.
We might be
He's
drafting
not
Arch.
good,
Who
so
knows?
you
Who
gotta
knows? We
play
might
him.
be drafting Arch.
When he gets hit on a bad sack or whatever and slams his head against the
Yeah.
ground again, you're going to see what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I mean,
we just saw it
again, when he's the same player next year that's running around getting hit and he gets a
And that's
concussion, it won't matter.
terrible coaching that did nothing over the entire offseason.
I mean,
It's a whole offseason.
they still
Whoa,
practice.
whoa,
Practice.
whoa.
They practice every day.
Yeah, now you're putting
slide.
more
He can
words
slide all the
like
time.
making excuses that haven't happened yet. There's no clue who they're going to coach, who they're going to hire. You have no clue if they're going to train him.
No, you're
you have no clue.
won't be able to slide without live action. I think.
But sliding is not the offseason is not the only time you can learn sliding. They practice every day.
Well, that's my point though, is that you don't need to play him in meaningless games just for him to learn how to slide.
You gotta. They're not meaningless because you're trying to figure out if he's going to be your starter or not.
I feel like they've already figured that out, though.
He could shit the bed for the rest of the games this season, and he's still going to start next year. You didn't draft him at his capital just to sit him in year 2.
Yeah.
Nah, but you're gonna play him. You didn't draft him at his capital to sit him year 1 either.
I just think they do think he's the guy. That's my thing.
Not now.
We did draft this.
They didn't even plan on
We
playing.
We had Russ on the team already.
No. Yeah, but we're operating off of right now. As of right now, after the flash in the pan, they're not. He's their starter. After the flash in the pan before he got injured, he's their starter.
He's their starter. I'm saying you should protect your starter and not put him in really meaningless games.
He's gonna.
I think it all depends on.
He should play.
Yeah, I think he is going to play.
I'm telling you, I don't want it to happen, but it's such a high chance that he instantly gets hurt again. It's a very
concussion, and he plays quarterback. Yeah, but it is what it is.
How many games in a row did he have over 50 rushing yards? Though, 4 or 5 games. He was doing his job. He just needs to slide or get down.
They'll at some point they'll
still figure it out. They'll figure it out.
They'll stop running as much too. So.
Yeah, you'll see him stop using his legs.
They'll figure it out. I think
they'll figure out ways to protect.
Dude, he didn't even get. One of the times he hit his head was on a sack. I'm not saying it's just running. I'm genuinely saying
that's not a sack. That's not
anybody. I mean, yeah, but anybody can hit their head on a sack.
No, I know, but not everybody has had a concussion scare and a concussion in 1 month.
Okay, but any quarterback can smack their head and instantly get a concussion. You can't bubble wrap him. He's a quarterback.
No, but you're not hearing the rest of what I'm saying there. I just said it.
No, I hear what you're saying,
also,
but I don't.
ESPN New York after second concussion, so we did have 2 concussions. Please stop gaslighting me.
Yeah, I think it's
one concussion. I follow the Giants. I listen to the Giants podcast every day.
Are you ESPN?
No, I listen to the podcast that the Giants beat reporters who watch the practices every practice and then immediately do an hour podcast on the practice.
That doesn't mean anything, Bryce, at all.
It does. They talk about every single injury. They talk about what just happened.
All I'm saying is ESPN confirmed me had 2 concussions. That's all I'm saying by that. So please don't gaslight me into what I said that earlier, but apparently I was wrong.
No, the one wasn't concussion scare, yes, and the other one was an actual concussion.
No, but okay.
I have nothing else.
I'm just saying.
Either.
Yeah, this one actually was better because there was more hot takes done in this one.
Hot take city.
Yeah, it was. This one was definitely more opinionated.
Jackson Dart over Joe Burrow. I think that should be the title.
And Bryce wants his quarterback to die.
Yeah, Jackson Dart. Hey, I'll say it.
Joe Burrow.
Fuck yeah.
I'll take. You guys have to. I don't know what time it was, but Zach said at one point that Jackson Dart was good.
Yeah, I never.
Yeah, I know you'll take that.
No one said he was bad.
Yeah, I'll take that in a heartbeat. Zach said that. So
Jackson Dart is for once the quarterback in the NFC East.
I don't think Jackson Dart.
the jury's still out on Jackson Dart. I think he's good.
Yeah, I don't think he's good.
I think every young quarterback,
anybody can have a flash in the pan.
No, I mean, you're right, but I think potential-wise, every team in the NFC East has potentially can have their guy when it comes to the Giants and Commanders, obviously.
You can't just look at stats, but he did break Eli's record in college, and look what Eli's stats. Like he was.
Derek Barnett broke Reggie White's record.
Yeah, and what's Derek Barnett doing?
Did he really?
Yeah, he did. He broke Reggie White's record in college.
I don't know. Darnell Pumphrey.
Yeah.
With the most yards in a career. I no longer care about college stats. I really don't.
Yeah.
Too many players that are amazing in college that know nothing in the NFL.
This one's a 2 hour, so I think we should just wrap this one up. This will be a fun one to upload, Stone. Does anyone have any closing remarks?
Scott missed a good one.
Stone, I like your hat, by the way. No, I didn't mention it. I don't know if you've worn that one yet, but I do like that one. But
it was the winter one from a couple years ago.
Yeah, I like the mountain slope. Yep, I do. Yeah. But with that was Caveman Entertainment Sports Talk, episode 18. Everyone have a fabulous rest of your week. Have a great weekend. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Have a safe, happy holiday. Be safe. Drink responsibly. Eat a lot of food for us. All right, guys. You guys have a good one. See you later.
Go Giants.